Whoa, that was the wrong scene. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Yeah, I meant to stream last night, but dude, I've just been ran down with the kids. Kids be killing me. They be killing me. There was a chance for a 3-diamond null. That is an interesting pop-up. This is a crazy thing to suggest. It's just they don't miss out on your chance for diamonds on null. Don't put the 3 there. That's insane. That's actually insane to put that up there. All right, let's talk. How do we feel about this setup now that we've had it for a little bit? I kind of prefer it when we had the box. I kind of prefer when we had the tablet size box and you guys had a bigger place to talk. What do you guys think? Like, it's cool to have this bigger screen. I kind of miss the place where, like, the game had nothing in its way. I wasn't in this way. You guys were in its way. It was box. It was smaller, but there was no clutter. Does that make sense? More screen presence. So what does that mean? It means you like it like this, or do you like it when the screen is defined? Here, let's put it back to the way it was. And we'll see if you guys like it. It was iPad resolution. It was iPad 2 resolution, I think. Yeah, okay. I think when I watch the VOD, it's good to be about to see the chat, able to see chat, yeah. So it was a custom. It was width was 1024, height was 768. Save settings, yes, reset it, and then I'll fix this. Because then of course we have this up here. We have the restream is not this one, it's the other one. It's this one, right? But it can be bigger now. Also this goes obviously over here. I personally prefer this one better, I think. For whatever reason. I hear that movie is awesome, by the way, the Demon Hunter movie. And then we'll take this up a bit. I think I prefer this. I don't know. I think I prefer this. Yeah, I think I prefer this. You guys like this too? I think this is it's more defined, right? And there's nothing in the way of the game. Yeah. Okay. I think we'll keep it like this. Yeah, I'm not in the way. Yeah. All right, we'll keep it like this. I like it better like this too. We angry? No, I'm not angry. Are we supposed to be angry? I mean, I suck at Crucible. I'm angry at bad, but I'm not angry at the game. Are people angry at the game right now? Aren't we all getting... Okay, I told you guys I thought you'd like the compensation, right? Well, I didn't say that, because I wasn't allowed to say that. But I said I think people are going to be happy with the outcome of everything. Are we happy with the outcome of everything? Everyone's getting a shit ton of gold and training materials. Everyone can level other teams for the Blastarr event. They don't have to bitch and complain. Oh, war now? There you go. You're not happy. Okay, why aren't we happy? I just want to raise something to the attention regarding the recent Secret Warriors issue. I was refunded 2,080,000 gold and 208 L4s at the time, but now I'm seeing players who didn't have anything refunded receiving now 64 million gold and 6k L4s in the latest compensation. Because of this, I'm actually end up missing out on 63 million gold and 6k L4s. You did not get the calendar? I understand the reasoning behind not giving double compensation, but the scale of newer rewards makes it feel unbalanced. Those who had no issues are now in a much better position than those who did. Okay, so fundamentally there is a misunderstanding as to what is happening. This is maybe the change of clipping on your shoulders so that you don't look clipped off the middle. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's a fundamental misunderstanding as to what is happening, but let's talk about it, because what's supposed to be happening is the people that spent whatever amount of resources to level their characters up from 1 to 105, their compensation covered all the expenses. Leveling, training materials from 1 to level 105. What they did, or what they were supposed to have done, is they were supposed to refund the people the resources it takes to go from 1 to 95. Okay? But because they did double, instead of taking away from players, we're getting this extra calendar. So if you didn't get the 130 whatever million gold compensation, you should be getting the calendar. Does that make sense? So I would say reach out to support, because it sounds like your situation is not correct. And a recommendation for Global Hero for Professor X. I mean, it's still Liberty, but I actually hear that Secret Warriors ain't bad, especially Yo-Yo. I will give it a test once the null leaderboard's over. If you got the 130 whatever million gold, you get nothing. If you got below 68 million, you should be getting 68 million in the compensation, in the calendar. That's my understanding. If I'm wrong, then the compensation is not correct and we should yell at them. You didn't see the calendar? I mean, I have the calendar. I didn't even try and get compensation for it. Was this 17? Ugh, God, it's going to make me kind of count. We had 3, so 25, 33, 42, 50, 65 million is what they give. So I upgraded one of them to like level 60 and they refunded 2 million gold and 200 L4s. Is that right? So should I not be getting the calendar? You should be getting the calendar, Lucky Owl. You should 100% be getting the calendar. The only people that should not get this calendar is anybody that got comped more than 65 million based on what they built up. No, okay, hold on. No, hold on. You spent 2 million. They comped you the 2 million that you spent. You should be getting 63 million. Yeah, I think the Joaquin to stop it. You should be at least getting 63 million because you're still going to get the tokens that are going to bring you to level 95, right? You should be getting the 65. No, you should just be getting the 65. What should happen is any materials you spent on the team, you should get them refunded plus 65 million. Whether you got that in a support being really stupid in the initial burst when they just gave it to everybody, or in a calendar that looks something like this. Maybe they have to roll out the calendars for different people based on stuff. Yeah. Yes, I will get tokens, and they are saying to support I am not getting a calendar. What the fuck? How does that make any sense then? That makes no sense. So you're going to get the tokens, but you got 2 million gold back. Okay, yeah, that makes no sense, Lookout. You should message me your PID and any correspondence you've had with support. You should message me all that information. Send me all that information. Support is fucking stupid as fuck. I'll bring it right to the developers. That's stupid as fuck. So what you're saying is we should all get a total of 126 million gold. No. Everybody's getting the tokens. The only people that got 130 million gold, the initial got 132, yes. The only people that should have got 132 million gold are the people that brought all their 4 Secret Warrior reworks from level 1 to 105. And they erroneously gave them that full cost. Anyone who spent nothing on Secret Warriors should be getting the 65 million calendar. Because you're still going to get the tokens, and that 65 million is the difference in leveling the characters from 95 to 105. Does that make sense? We should get on the behind it. Essentially, what should be happening right now is you should get your Secret Warrior Reaver characters from level 1, I guess, to level 105, spending absolutely nothing besides this calendar. If at the end of the day... Hold on. I see that I fucked the camera up too much. If at the end of the day, you cannot do that with your team, they fucked up what you should be getting in a fair world. What up, dude? This fucker. What up, X? If there's a lot of people we should talk about it. So if my initial refund was 45 million gold, should I get the calendar? Yes. Because I'm assuming, Great Berserker, you built up your Secret Warriors, right? I built Yo-Yo and Quake. No. You guys should be getting calendars. What did they do? What sort of fucking rubric and variables do they do to do this? What did they do? What did they do? How did they do this? How did they fuck this up? The L4s should equal the gold. Just with a different digit. So X, somebody got comped 2 million gold because they leveled their yo-yo from level 1 to level 60. They are not getting the calendar. Support is telling them they're not going to be getting this gold calendar. What has happened is somebody, I don't care how many people did it, there were a lot of screenshots. There was more than a dozen screenshots that were going around, okay? People got 132 million as compensation. That is the resources needed to bring the 4 characters from level 1 to 105. Their compromise, thanks Emil, their compromise was that if you got comp, as long as it doesn't break over what's needed to go from level 1 to 95, you should be getting a calendar that kind of makes you whole. Because everyone's going to get the tokens from level 1 to 95. Does that make any sense? It's hard to articulate, but this is a very simple thing that should be happening. No shot they ever give comp for people building characters in, and they never should have, Zagger. They never should have. They should never have taken a hit for doing something with tokens, because what they're doing with the tokens is really good. And anybody that pre-built the team before Phantom Rider was even, you know, achievable in game, that's something that you do at your own risk. And it always has been. When they give diamonds out for these characters and like the global leaderboards, this is bonus stuff. Do people get the right to bitch and complain? There's a lot of content creators that when they do like the diamond thing for Odin, the diamond thing for Mephisto and all that, and they gave away diamonds on Black Knight, they gave away diamonds on Captain Britain. They're like, I'm sorry, it's a game where they're going to be giving out these premium rewards, and it's just part of it. It's just part of it. I disagree with that. They need to tell us when tokens are coming. No other game would do that. No other games do that. Stop putting this game at a higher pedestal than anything else in the industry. It's already standing at the fucking pinnacle of what is player friendly in this industry, and y'all still shit on it. I don't know what else to say. Like, this is crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, because they've decided to go this route of compensation, they need to make sure that it's actually fair. For somebody to get comped 2 million gold because they leveled the character from 1 to 60, they should get comped at 2 million, but they should still be getting 65,000. Because the tokens are still going to get them that half of the 65 million that was comped to other players, and then the 65 million calendar extra is supposed to be because of the issue. Nick, that is the exact same thing you should be doing right now. It's still very unfriendly compared to other non-mobile games. Well, you're playing the wrong system. Anyone got less than 65 million should have calendar. Yes, exactly. Anyway, let's do some stuff. I have no videos out. I kind of want to do a video talking about the compensation stuff like that. Because if there's a lot of people in here that are like, sorry, I forgot your name, Lucky Al, then yeah. Last edition support said, I got the support said, hey, Lucky AI, thanks for Lucky Al, thanks for reaching out. Oh, your name's Lucky Al, okay. Thanks for reaching out. The 14-day calendar will only be exclusive for players who did not receive the refunds for the Secret Warriors roster. See, this AI support, or whoever this third party is, has no fucking idea what the situation is. Upon checking, you were already refunded on ticket number. Yeah, refunded how much, you dumb fuck? That said, I hope this clarifies your concern. Yeah, see, they have no fucking idea of what they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing. What up, Baka? That's what I meant. When I said the total would be 126 million, it's already got 63 million back from splitting the ticket. But you guys are saying I should also get to have a calendar which total 63 million, and the total of those two would be 126 million. Yes, ma'am. So if you did, people got 133 million comp, right? Cut dry. People got that. That's what everybody needs to get at the end of the day in one form or fashion. You either get that because 65 million is the value of the tokens bringing the characters up to level 95, and the other 65 million is the error that they gave away. So basically, the people that got 133, it's because they leveled those characters all the way up. It is what it is. That was a stupid mistake to make, but it is a mistake that was made. And so now they need to comp everybody a base of 65 million and whatever value of the tokens. The only thing how would you say this? I don't even know how to say this. At the end of the day, everyone should be walking away with 133 million gold. Either they already got it in their comp because they leveled up their Secret Warriors to 105, or they're getting 65 million worth via the tokens, and they're getting the 65 million calendar. The only people who should not have the calendar are people that got comped 133 million, okay? And the only people that should not get the calendar, or at least should not get the full calendar, is anybody who got comped more than 65 million. I checked the milestones and only have the 3 characters level 95 token. It's a visual error. They're all there. Yeah, it's just a visual error. They're all there. So I need to talk to the developers on Monday about what the hell's going on. I need to get in the call with them or something because it's crazy. It's a crazy error to be happening. What's the threshold on the calendar? I got 16 million back. See, that makes absolutely no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. If you got 16 million back and you didn't get the calendar, essentially you are getting what, 40? You're getting 40 million less. How much is the calendar? 56 or 65? You're getting 49 million less gold at the end of the day than everybody else. Like, yeah. So if you do not get the calendar, Baka, I don't see it. I'll reset it. Try, yeah. Will be following up separately for players who were refunded but didn't receive the same total value as players who were refunded up to level 95 strikes. Okay, thank you, Steven. Where is this? Where is this written? Because this needs to be in a video for people to understand what they need to do. You, like, for Lucky, you do not let that support message stand. That was the blog. Okay, so yeah, Lucky Al, whatever that support said is wrong. You need to hit me up, and I'll hit them up on Monday. You need to send me a reminder on Monday because I'm going to get way too busy. But yeah, okay, we'll definitely go over this. You want to do Crucible first? You want to keep doing? You want to keep fighting about this blog thing? I got my ass kicked in Crucible. I got my ass fucking just. Okay, I don't want to get too graphic. I got beat up. Okay, the Orchid beat me up. He did it in the last 30 minutes of the fucking Crucible. I struggled against everything. I was just kind of fucking around, but Blastarr failed like fucking miserably here because the offense down from Yo-Yo. His damage brought this endgame Thanos. First of all, what is endgame Thanos passive healing him for? Because he went down to 1 life, but then on his passive, he went up to 100% life. Isn't his passive like 50%? Is it taking a heal from 50% of his initial life? It's crazy. Blastarr Cabal would have walked that. Does Cabal make them immune to offense down or something? I don't know. But I really, really like this team, and I stole this team. I ended up putting this exact team on defense, but instead of Apocalypse, I put Medusa. I am regretting putting Medusa there now for my current matchup, and I'll take her out later, but I really, really like this team. This team was scary strong. Very, very strong. And yeah, the 3 strikers was nuts. It was good. It's a good team. Stage 2, this was easy. Stage 3, this was easy, but I had so much left over because of all the fuck-ups. It doesn't, but you just run all strikers. Endgame Thanos just kills Cabal. That's what I did for a cleanup after that. I did Cabal. The endgame Thanos ultimate, or passive, killed everybody. It killed everyone that was a striker. Immediately nuked them all. I did not have a chance. Endgame Thanos never takes a turn. Endgame Thanos immediately. Just basic only. Just basic only. I don't understand. Neymar passive stops death proofs. Yeah, he did stop the death proofs, and he still ended up getting fucked. Then ult with Blastarr. I'm telling you right now, I had 5 charges on Blastarr. I had offense up, which is pretty close to being what Iron Patriot is. And I did not do nearly enough damage for this. I don't know what to tell you. Have you faced this team? Face this team and then get back to me. This was easy, but it felt like a waste. This was easy, but felt like a waste. This one pissed me the fuck off. This one showed me that I'm a fucking poor boy, okay? Because this Shah was unkillable at 3 diamonds. My characters, even though they get those on-spawn buffs, first my 6-star Rachel just died immediately. Then my Polaris, who is now gear tier 20 because of this matchup, died immediately. This was shit. This pissed me off a lot. But I also learned that I've been an idiot doing this matchup. Anyway. 5, this was just the Professor X Fantastic Four. I just did a really stupid burn attack into it. I was rushed. My kid's been sick. I was with him all day yesterday. I was with him all night. I did these attacks in the middle of the night. I don't know what I was thinking here. I had Quasar. Like, I did not need to bring Shadow King. Apocalypse I needed to bring to get rid of the safeguard, but like, yeah. I should have brought Quasar instead of Shadow King. Shadow King did nothing. Because here, obviously, Professor X didn't take a turn, so Shadow King didn't reach his attack. So I had one ultimate from Songbird, and that was it. I even won the coin flip, but the dodges were too much for me. I forget why he still had dodges after Songbird went. Yeah, I forget why, but he still had dodges after Songbird went for some reason. And then I actually did get the cleanup here. And stage 4, I mean, I just overkilled it here. But I want to see what he did here. So I was unable to watch the replay on my phone all day. I kept trying, but it would load up to 99% and then the game would crash. Can you make a video of the top all-around tunes after Superior Spider-Man? Yeah, probably not a bad idea. Sinister Schemes, I gotta put that one in. Did you win? No, I got my ass kicked. It up, like, hugely. He two-shot this. He two-shot this. I'm assuming what he does is he pulls the ultimates and then leaves it. So the invisible one, does he actually pull the Franklin ult too? He does. He lets the Franklin ult go. So Nightcrawler, is Nightcrawler ulting to start this off right now? Is that what happens? I hate this comp. Yeah, they really messed up. They made it so that there's a composition of characters that cover every single speed base except for one. Yeah. So you can't gain speed up, they can't gain slow, you can't gain speed bar, they can't lose speed bar, they gain speed stat. Actually, no, it covers all 6. They really fucked up by having these sort of characters. Professor X was a bad idea. People think Professor X is bad. Professor X is too good. Professor X is literally too good, and people don't get it just because there's so many other characters in this game that are now crazy. So I want to see how this could. Obviously, this is going to play a big part. He doesn't have Cable, he has Beast, so I want to see what kind of difference Beast is making here. Well, let's check it out. So Professor X is going to open up with Basic. So is that what they wanted? Did they want Nightcrawler to open up with Ultimate? Since he's hitting into immunity anyway? He opens up with Ultimate, and then Professor X opens with Basic? Is that right? Okay, so there's the Basic. Which can very well kill a not Gear Tier 20, not Diamond Out character. Same with this. This also hits like a fucking truck. So, like, right now he's at full life. Nightcrawler performs Ultimate. Mr. Fantastic performs Ultimate. Okay, now somebody explain to me why we don't pull... Somebody explain to me why we don't let the Reed Richards do his ultimate. It's because after that it's Professor X's turn, and then he'll fuck you up. Is that why? So if we can make a comp that dies on Reed Richards' ultimate, would we be able to avoid that damage? Because Professor X is gonna ult Jean here, and as a striker, I guess he just kills her. He just straight up kills her. So no rewind. We let her survive, so there would be a rewind. We land the stun, so even with 4 members, it's unavoidable. The ultimate spreads it. So why didn't he stun the Nightcrawler and then spread that, like, there? Beast performs special, so he's just going all in on Professor X now. I think his 3-diamond Rachel just fucks everything up here, right? Oh, Polaris groups in before Rachel gets a turn. And then Rachel uses the special, not the ultimate. She could have... Couldn't she have stunned 3 people? Like, couldn't she have stunned these 2 here? Storm does their ultimate in time. It does no damage. Beast gets to ult. See, Cable would have landed a nasty rewind. Rachel does basic. Why is she not ulting at all? Did she already ult? Oh, she did ult already. Why is she getting so many turns? If they focus Storm, it's over. Huh. So in a perfect world, if you could pull Reed's ultimate, then you will have taken so little damage. Someone leaked to me the name of the next team, and I'm pretty excited. I have no idea whose it's going to be, but the name is epic. To me, Mephisto and Odin felt way more impactful. X is a beast, no doubt, but I also don't really get to use them very much. Odin and Mephisto are beasts for sure. There's workaround for them, though. There's holes in their kits that you can exploit. Professor X blocking both speed bar and speed up is insanity. It's insanity to block both. Orchis or Mysterio. Now it works normally. But do they die on Reed's turn? Because you do not want Professor X to take a turn. If Professor X takes a turn, you're fucked. If he doesn't need to use his ultimate. If he gets to his turn and he gets that energy, you're fucked. Anyway, I changed my defense up a lot because of how wrecked I got last one. So my defense, like I said, I put something like this up. I can't wait for the null payout. I'm going to gear to her 20 yo-yo immediately. She hits so fucking hard. She murdered my entire team. I was really annoyed. I put this up just because it's anti-vigilante, and then we'll see what they do there. This is something close to what my opponent had. My opponent had like 2 others. So he had Vulture there. I decided to go with Emma and Gladiator. So there is the pre-taunt. I think they'll try to use... Like a Blastarr can come in and own this, and it is what it is, right? My hope here is that they'll try to be silly with this, and they'll get fucked by it. And I think this is anti-immortal if they wanted to immortal it. Because they don't get Safeguard. Goblin would go first, and he could still rewind them, right? Or he'll put defense down on them, and then Omega Red would kill them. If you manage... Okay, you don't care about X taking a turn as X-Men stop speed bar. It's not about stopping the speed bar. If Nightcrawler ults, he gives Professor X speed up. And when Professor X gets speed up from Nightcrawler, he goes before your entire Immortal X-Men team, and he kills you in one shot. He ults you on the second attack if Professor X took a turn. Yeah, Nightcrawler giving speed up to Professor X on his ultimate is really annoying. This team, I did face this team. I do have the right stars. I don't have the right diamonds. He had a 3-diamond Shadow King and a 3-diamond Shaw. This was super annoying. And I do think this is anti-immortal as well. This is just a garbage team. I just don't know how to use Illuminati on offense, so I did this. I'm hoping this still has the right math, but I'm not sure. And then, of course, we have this piece of shit team. I hate this team. I really hope... Oh, God. Blastarr needed to come out and do something about this. About anti-speed stat, anti-speed bar, anti-slow. I don't know how he could have, though. Will Superior Spider-Man be subbed in on Superior 6, or will Superior 6 members be subbed into a Insidious 6 comp for CC? I think you'll have Green Goblin with some sort of... With Green Goblin with a 3 Insidious 6 members in Vulture or Slayer or something like that. Not Slayer, because you could just do Shocker at that point, but Green Goblin probably will be on the team. In what capacity, I don't know. But anyway, that's my defense. I took Starjammers off defense because I was tired of having to use it here. But because I had put Medusa... Because I'm a fucking idiot. I'm an idiot. I don't know. If I did not put Medusa on defense, this becomes one of the easiest Blastarr matches ever. And I also have Cabal on defense. So I basically have to use Helverine here, like an idiot. It's fine. It's fine. I basically have to use a curse here now, which is so stupid. Because how else can I get through the death proof here, right? I would need somebody that could strip him without pushing him. And because he doesn't have a Super Skrull here or a Endgame Thanos, he's just going to own me. We're going to do a burn attack into more... So I think we'll... I just don't know. It sucks how they just skipped War Teams. I mean, Infestation, Rework, and New Warriors. New Warriors are... Secret Warriors are really good. They should tie his ability to do anti-speed or anti-speed stats to the amount of bombers he has. I feel like if I'm more in that. I feel like if he has 2 or more bomber stacks, he should get speed bar regardless. Strip is charged. No, Strip is revives. Vigilante, I think Silver Sable stops Death Proof. Does she? I don't know if she could one-shot here, though. And this guy goes first and rewinds my entire team. Yeah, this guy goes first and rewinds my entire team, right? I feel like I'll just die. Because he's also a striker at Gear Tier 20. I feel like he's just going to kill me. This is going to be annoying too. Yeah, Blastarr is going to struggle here too. I don't know what I'll do here. So anyway, I'm thinking it's going to be Starjammer Mirror matchup. It's going to be a Cursed here. Burn attack into... Helverine does stop Death Proof, yeah. It's going to be a Burn attack into Immortals. I'll probably still just do Night Stalkers here. Because my Gear Tier 20 Blade will just one-shot this guy. I'm on a huge losing streak, too. We'll do some sort of Blastarr team here, and we will super fail. And then here, some sort of Old Man Logan team. Dawkins on defense, unfortunately. Nice, Panda. Yeah, because I don't have Cabal either. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm missing out on a lot. A lot. I do have Odin. I do not have Mephisto anymore. Okay. Well, maybe I'll do an Odin team here then instead. And then here I can do Blastarr, I should say. Yeah, I could do Odin here. Let's just have some fun with it. I'm kind of cool with dropping a 200 for at least the beginning of this season. Where am I? 23 days left. I'm kind of cool with dropping to like 200. I don't really want to be in the top 100 anymore. I don't like facing 3 diamond everything. 3 diamond, Gear Tier 20 everything. I don't like it. I don't think this is this though. He has Gear 20 Rocket, Gear 20 Nightcrawler. See, that speaks of volumes. He's 2 diamonds here. Everything else is Gear 20. Yeah, I'm just tired of it, man. I'm so tired of it. So it is what it is. So, super heavy D. No, I'm okay. Because I have Starjammers, Accursed, Odin, Immortal. I'm okay. I have Blastarr. Blastarr, obviously, after the event, is going to feel a lot better. I think after the Blastarr event is when I'll start caring about CC again. When we're to use him, well, it's for speed stat. It kind of helps him reach like his second turn, but yeah, I may or may not get it. Here's the thing, I do want to get it, but I don't want it for the coming Scourge events when I make my video. Maybe I'll buy it and just won't equip it. I guess we can do that. It's like 50 fucking bucks. It's crazy. Anyway. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. How's it going, everybody? We got some Cosmic Crucible action today up against Chaos. This is the second trial. I am in the loser streak. The Orcus spanked me, man. He took my pants down, put me over his knee, and absolutely throttled my butt in public. I guess not public because I didn't stream this. I did this late last night. I tried this Blastarr team here, which has worked in the past, but the yo-yo offense down obliterated me. I did not get to kill either of these characters, even though they didn't have death proofs. Endgame Thanos, I don't know what his deal is with Blastarr, okay? Even though I had offense up, even though he didn't have death proofs, and I had, I think, 3 or 4 bomb burst stacks at this point, I hit him down to about 1% life. His passive is healing him based on his actual full health, not on his mitigated health. So he just went back into full health. He killed my entire team, went back into full health. I was like, all right, that's cool. Then I hit it with Cabal to clean it up. That was ugly, but we got it done. Stage 2, this felt like a waste. Every time I had to do this match here, it felt bad. So I actually did make some change on defense. We'll go over that. Mephisto Night Stalkers into this Night Stalkers was super easy, but again, felt like a turbo waste. This team was just straight beef. This team was just too much beef for me to do anything. This Gear Tier 20 3-Diamond Shaw was nigh unkillable. And because the 3-Diamond Shadow King and all the other people ulting and going before me, and because I didn't have Gear Tier 20 Polaris, and I only have a 6-star Rachel, either one of them would die immediately, and then I couldn't rewind them. I think Jean needs to have her entire team to do rewinds. So I got absolutely obliterated, and it wasn't very fun. But I did get the cleanup. I did end up clearing. At least there's that. The Professor X, I did a really bad burn where I just pulled the Invisible Man ultimate. Then I tried this team. I should not have brought Shadow King. I should have brought Quasar, because I do think I could have killed this Professor X with the time that I had. But I don't know why I did this. I had Quasar. I could have brought him. I didn't. And so we didn't get to do much here, but we did take out the Franklin. So that stopped the speed stat. Hit it with Vigilante after that, which I guess we would have stopped the speed stat heading with Vigilante. I did win the coin flip. No, I lost the coin flip. But it didn't matter because he was using his basic. So Vigilante did get through it, but they almost didn't. And then I did this stage last, and I was like, oh, I wasted all these weapons. Okay. My opponent did 2-tap my Professor X team. So this is where I learned I've been using Immortals wrong. Immortals apparently can get the 2-shot here if he pulls certain abilities. That's going to be the first match we try here today. But it was really, really rough. I felt super great about the last match. So I did basically completely change my defense. I carbon copied his, but instead of putting Apocalypse, I put Medusa, which I immediately regretted. I'm taking Medusa off this. Again, I don't know why anyone would put Medusa on defense, including myself. It's so easy for your opponent to say, I won't bring a striker then. Right? They just say I won't bring a striker, or I'm going to go first, so it's not going to matter. I should not have Medusa here. It's really bonehead for me to have brought Medusa. Anyway, Mephisto, Cabal, Daka. This is another team that I'm regretting not having on my offense right this second. But I actually do like this team because this can't be Vigilante'd, or at least it shouldn't be able to get Vigilante'd because Dawkins going to go super fast. He's going to get them their stuff, their speed up. They should go before Silver Sable. They should have offense up, and the enemy should have a couple defense downs. Actually, no, they won't because Mephisto's going to go for Dawkins. It doesn't matter. They're going to get hurt a lot because Dawkins does a lot of buff flips and stuff like that. This, I kind of stole inspiration from my opponent. He had 3 Sinister Six members. I just put the one with Gladiator and Emma. My idea here is if they bring something silly in here and Emma makes that Green Goblin go first, then Green Goblin is going to give them a bunch of debuffs, including, especially if they have defense up and he flips it, and then Omega Red will kill them. That's the hope anyway. Then we carbon copied this one as well. We don't have the same size characters, obviously, but we do have the right gear tier, so I just threw it up there because I think it is a nice little interesting trap. I left my Illuminati up there because I have no idea how to use Illuminati besides just like with Odin for something that feels like it would be overkill. So I left them up there because I didn't want to put like a Vigilante on defense or like a Night Stalkers on defense. And then we got our good old regular stupid-ass Professor X Fantastic Four Nightcrawler that everybody's running because it covers all 6 avenues of speed manipulation and it's trash. All right, let's have some fun. Our goal right now, that's right, that was like a 4-minute video warm-up. Our goal right now is to pull the Johnny Ultimate, the Invisible Man Ultimate, and then that's it. And then we're going to time it out, I guess. This is what my opponent did to me, and it worked for them. I didn't like the amount of damage that they took, and they did have like a 3-diamond Rachel. I just didn't like it, but I'm doing it anyway, I guess. I don't know. I'm doing it anyway. And Orcus was the burn team, so I'm just going to do this. I think in the perfect world, I would love, love, love to pull the Reed Richards ultimate. The problem is, if Reed ults and your entire team isn't actually permanently dead there, you can't pause the game. Because Professor X will realize that he's supposed to take an action. He'll get energy in the follow-up Immortals attack. He'll wipe you off the field. Because Nightcrawler is going to ult. And when Nightcrawler ults, he gets Professor X speed up. The idea we're going for here is we basically want Professor X to be using a basic, which he'll do if he does not get an action here. And we go with Immortals, we sap that special energy. And from there, hopefully, we survive long enough that we get to do our stun on Professor X. We get to stun it with Rachel and all kinds of good stuff like that. I don't know why I'm still talking. We're going to pause the game in a second here. Basically, we want Invisible Man and Franklin to take a turn, and then we're going to pause the game. And that's that. All right? And then we're going to end the video, and we're going to do a little edit. And we're now 6 minutes in, and I haven't done a single ability. This is good stuff. All right. I'm so impatient. Come on, Frankie. There's Invisible Man, and once Franklin's in the air, we're going to pause the game. I'm doing a carbon copy of what my opponent did because I'm so frustrated with this team, and I just don't know what to do anymore. And I actually might be dead. Am I just dead? I mean, being dead would be optimal because then I don't have to pause. Oh, okay. Well, Sue's going to kill me. We don't have to pause. This is great. I'm still going to do a little edit because now I need to go slaughter a goat. I need to find Faith. I don't know who I'm slaughtering the goat for. I got to go find Faith first. And then come back and figure this out. All right. I'm going to pull Reed Richards. That is literally his power deuce. There's not much to figure out, right? We go with Immortals and we just pray. Is that right? And if we don't win, we just go anyway. Like, who do I want to die the least? Is it Rachel? It's Storm, obviously, who I want to die the least. Do the new code in the video? Thanks, Berserk. I'll definitely add that in. Is his positioning okay? Like, maybe do something like this, since they all have 3 diamonds. And we just hope she doesn't get splashed too much. I don't know. All right, well, here we go. I feel like because Invisible Man, Nightcrawler, and Franklin are all raiders, I feel like it's impossible not to have just being covered in vulnerables. And Professor X, whoever he decides to use his basic on, he's gonna kill you. So, like, I just, if he kills Storm, it's over. If he kills Rachel, it's over. I don't like this. I mean, if he kills anybody, I don't think Jean does her rewind anymore. But this is what people keep doing to me. So we're going to give it a shot, and if it works, great. And if it doesn't work, I don't think we can clear after this. Gear 220 and Polaris felt horrible. But yeah, I did it. I did it because of what I experienced, okay? So we're just at their mercy right now. Let's see what happens. Probably a vulnerable on everybody. Literally a vulnerable on everybody. Storm is getting absolutely wrecked. Nightcrawler's... No, Nightcrawler's using his basic. That's not good. Because now I can't do a rewind. That's not good at all. I guess at least I didn't die. Like, at least I didn't die, but no rewind. I didn't die, but no rewind. I don't know if this is good or not. But now I can rewind, right? I'm going to group and rewind them. I don't have speed up. Rewind Sue and Franklin? I can't. This doesn't do a rewind. They won't be lowest life. The other target's going to be Professor X. So I'll avoid him, and I'll rewind Sue here, because she does way more damage. I'll do this special here. I can't choose who the secondary target is, but I can choose the first. So it rewinds 2 with 1. I'll rewind the other one with cable. I'll rewind this one with cable. Okay. So does Storm get to go before them is my only question now. And the answer is no. No, Storm, you bitch! Hold on. Maybe we can still salvage this. Okay, well, I mean, we're gonna clean up at the very least, right? We'll clean up at the very least. Maybe we'll be okay. We'll spread all this back to Reed. I think we're gonna be okay. We got the clear. Okay, I like this. This is definitely what I'm gonna be doing all the time from now on. Immortal X-Men are absolutely busted. But Scopely, my boys, you need to be very, very careful with the amount of speed bar manipulation you are allowing to get clustered. You've been like, and I know people are gonna hate me saying this, but connecting more characters together so we get like some theory crafting like Insidious 6, that's definitely better than leaving this sort of a window open. This is a crazy window to leave open, and when you attach interesting Crucible rules on it, it only gets crazier. Anyway, I'm glad we 2-tapped it at least. You want a special anyway, or Professor Full heals? Yeah, I guess that's true. See, I'm thinking mirror match, then I'm thinking, yeah, I just think I have to do it. So, should I gear tier 20 my rocket? I have the tech gear for it, but I'm kind of waiting for the Insidious 6 characters. Anyway, let's just do it like this. Alright, we got a Starjammer's mirror matchup. My rocket is not gear tier 20. His rocket is. It is what it is. I don't know what to say. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Make sure Howard's in the 5th slot. I don't know why, but we always have to do that. I did pull this off defense because it's been annoying, and I felt like I didn't have the appropriate tools in offense. Like, Cabal is great, but what does Cabal really accomplish these days? So I did move a lot of things around. Are you drinking out of Tupperware? I mean, yeah, but it is a Tupperware jug. It's a jug for water. So I'm just not using the lid. And that is the way. All right. So do I win every single coin flip? Can I just stun here instead? You just put slow out? No. So are all coin flips actually broken? Do I win every single coin flip here? Because if so, I will stun Havoc instead. Do we put this to the test? Whatever, we'll just stun Havoc. Or not Havoc, Howard. Just to be sure. Alright, he's dead because of gear tier 20. Oh my god, he's not. That's actually crazy. Do I put the ability block over here? I think I kind of have to, right? I think we have to ability block him. And then we really want to kill her, but... Can we get an offense up on Lilandra Rocket, please? Please, Bubba? No? Why does Rocket suck so much ass for me? He never, ever plays nice with me. Literally, ever. Hey, Rocket lost the coin flip. Oh my god, we did lose a coin flip, guys. So the coin flip narrative is now broken. If she goes before me, we lose. I definitely need to ability block Lilandra. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I going to lose the... I'm going to lose this matchup. I'm going to lose this matchup. I am unironically losing this matchup. Oh my gosh. Let's heal. Couldn't cleanse anything. I think I unironically lose this matchup. But maybe not, because we have the good controls. This chains, right? Believe in the chain damage, bros. Alright, good. Believe in the chain damage. We got it. Not even incompetence will slow me down. Oh, balls. Oh, he doesn't have taunt. Oh, Rocket went. Oh my god, Rocket's ruining everything for me. Wait, no. Havoc survive. Rocket, you're ruining everything for me. This does call an assistant. Rocket is ruining everything for me. Oh my god, she's... Okay, she's dead. That's good. Alright, oh, and he stayed dead. That's good. Okay. She still has death proof. No, no,, it still has death proof. No, no, still has death proof. All right, hold on. Take your buffs away. All right, we're the best. All right, hold on. Take your buffs away. All right, we're the best. All right, hold on. Take your buffs away. All right, we're the best. All right, hold on. Take your buffs away. All right, we're the best. All right, hold on. Take your buffs away. All right, we're the best. All right, hold on. Take your buffs away. All right, we're the best. All right, hold on. Take your buffs away. All right, we're the best. All right, hold on. Take your buffs away. All right, we're the best. All right, hold on. Take your buffs away. All right, we're the best. All right, hold on. Take your buffs away. All right, we're the best. All right, hold on. Take your buffs away. All right, we're the best. All right, hold on. Take your buffs away. All right, we're the best. All right, hold on. Take your buffs away. All right, we're the best. All right, Okay, so I've been saying this, guys. That whole coin flip thing is something that's only bugged to Arena. I was literally talking with people, and they were telling me I'm crazy, that if you were in a serious mirror matchup like this, that's going to be the case. That's not the case. Because we stopped speed bar. We stopped speed stat. This was a straight mirror matchup. I won the initial coin flip, but I didn't win every other coin flip. So you could take that. You could take that nonsense. Dulom, shove it up your ass. You're wrong, buddy. Countervailing point right there. Exhibit A. Is there a reason why? Oh, wait. Was this stage 2 with bleeds? Fuck, no. Maybe I had bleeds. Does bleeds do something with speed? Bleeds do nothing with speed. Okay. Quit being a bitch. Okay, I really don't want to do this matchup like that. Can Vigilante just smash this? Vigilante can smash this, right? Especially because there's no Lady Deathstrike. But he's going to flip my stuff, I guess. I mean, maybe I would die. I don't know. I guess the question is, I don't get offense down, but does my Sable one-shot this guy? I feel uncomfortable using Azazel here because I think he'll just push this. Do we think Azazel as a striker will one-shot this endgame Thanos? No, let's just not risk it. All right. I'm already tilted. I'm on tilt streak, even though this is not going as bad as it could. Okay. Yeah, let's go. This is a cursed. I'm so. If I did not. Oh my god. If I didn't have Medusa. God, I'm so stupid. If I didn't have Medusa on defense, this would be the easiest Blastarr ever. This would be the easiest Blastarr ever. But yeah. But I do. I do have the wrong character on defense, unfortunately. All right, we can't be rewound. It's going to be Vulture next. I think Kraven might be tied. I guess it doesn't matter because we're going to have this up. Let's go ahead and drain this guy just so his passive is literally impossible to hit us. So that's good. Here comes this, and it's going to be Hood and Wolverine coming in hot. You know what? Let's just send this guy home. I'm not buying this right now. All right, then we're going to go ult. This should end it here. God, Vulture's such a beast with these new stats. Isn't that crazy? What does more? 240, 280. 280 with the striker attack, gets it done. All right. That's insane. You know, those people are wrong about Durkee. Have enough materials to upgrade new characters. I recently unlocked Scorpion, Shaw, and Hobgoblin. Haven't spent, and this was coming off a huge mistake, upgrading 4 old tunes, because I thought I'd need them. After all, I still have enough resources to upgrade 2 more tunes. There you go. Do we try Vigilante here? So we don't get defense down slow. He does. They get speed up. So these two will be going, like all 3 of these are going first. But is it a problem? Let's find out. We say, fuck it, we do it live, right? Because otherwise it's Night Stalkers. I mean, Night Stalkers Quasar. No, because then we don't get the speed up. Wait, yeah, why wouldn't I Night Stalkers this? Because he's going to have defense down. And my Blade or Oath will one-shot through that. So whoever goes first is going to kill him. Let's just do that. Yeah, I don't need a second think this. Let's just Night Stalkers this. Maybe not full Night Stalkers. What would be the right call? What do we like here? We like a character with speed up that'll go first. So we get extra flips, right? Preferably a character that can do a basic attack. Stuck on Sentinel Taunt? I guess I could bring Kestrel. Here's the thing. I don't think Blade needs to actually target Doom. I don't think Blade or Oath need to target Doom to one-shot him when he has defense down and we have offense up. So I don't think we have to worry about that. So Pav is AoE, right? On his basic. We don't love that. Kang, I guess he's not AoE, but maybe we'll save Kang. I don't know for what, but yeah, maybe we'll save Kang. We could bring Kang too. Oh no, Kang passive might push the Doom, and that'd be really bad. Who's the speed up on spawn? 2099? No, his is AoE too. I don't think he would push him, but he is AoE. Let's just not go in with a 5th member. How about that? Nick Fury is also AoE, though I guess he could just special. I mean, I could just do Kestrel, I guess. She's gonna die here, though. Maybe Hela. Let's do Hela. I just don't want to eat ping damage. Fuck you, Deuce. Alright, we're just gonna hit this Orcus Doom with Night Stalkers and Hela. The Hela is just to avoid the ping damage from the Omega Sentinel. If anyone takes a turn, this Hela is just gonna fly off the map. But I just don't care. I mean, and I also... People are thinking, like, maybe you should be Kestrel. I don't think I care about stopping this summon, because this summon's gonna get defense down from Scientist Supreme. And I don't think my Blade or Oath will fail to one-shot this Doom, because their opening abilities are going to have offense up, and they're going to be hitting to defense down, and they have overpowered. So I just don't think it's... I don't think it's failable. But I'm excited to be proved wrong. Blade's going to go first. I'm just going to send it. Like, yeah, it only hits him once, but we got offense up. This is overpowered. It's exactly what I thought. Yeah, and now we have the blind there, so that's kind of cool too, I guess. Kind of defeats the purpose of Hela, but whatever. It is what it is. Not really. I wish that wasn't the case, but... Alright, Oath should be going next. Alright, Oath is going to send that Nimrod to the grave. Alright. I mean, hell, this is not great. I don't want him to hit. I don't want her to hit either, though. Who do I care about hitting? Whatever. So, Blade doesn't even have assist now, so I don't think we're going to get the kill here no matter what. Oh, that rewind was sick! Yes! Hela's summon actually was sick. Let's go. That was great. That let my Blade lap the Sentinel. Perfect. Doom was like a trap. If you push him, he gets 50% speed. 50% speed bar if you push him to 50% life, and then he brings someone else for the ride and you die. Who's ready to watch Blastarr fail this one for me? And then what am I doing here? An Odin team here. I don't have anti-speed bar for the Super Skrull, which is kind of scary. I have an Old Man Logan, though. Movement safeguard and assist. I did not get it. It does do that, doesn't it? I mean, that would be really nice for this match, but I'll just bring Apocalypse. I want the extra damage anyway. I hope they rework or we get a new Doom. Either or. But yeah, for this guy, it's kind of a problem, right? Not having speed bar for Super Skrull might actually cost me everything here. So, like, I could do Old Man Logan, but them getting speed up would be bad. And if I bring in, like, Kang, he's going to give a lot of speed bar to the Super Skrull. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do there. I would love to use Odin. I'm just kind of worried that Odin's going to die. Huh. Some Dorn Doom pre-taunt combo. I think they would survive. Well, Dorn Doom plus like Old Man Logan pre-taunt. Yeah, I guess. Black Cat to stun sus. But the problem is getting Black Cat to do her turn here, and then they get speed up, right? Well, I guess we'll figure that out after. Let's do this one for now. Or I could try and use Blastarr here. Oh no, because we'll lose offense up. So yeah, we'll actually lose offense up. I wouldn't really be able to use Blastarr Guardian here anyway. Yeah, Black Cat also gets a lot of buffs. I would kind of love to use Songbird here. I would love to use Songbird in the other match too, but she's going to give way too many debuffs. And Super Scroll's going to go crazy if we do that. So maybe here, I guess. Quasar. So we'll have no vulnerables. Yeah, we're gonna have no vulnerables. Yeah, I bought him. Cord for him. I didn't want to. It's so stupid. Just the core value rate was too high. I'm trying to think, what can I do where I'll get multiple turns before this guy gets to go? Because he's getting speed bar. Can't stop the speed bar. And he's gonna hurt me. Boy, is he ever gonna hurt me. Maybe make him a raider for this as well. I don't know. I really wish I had some sort of rewind for him so that I could bring in like Red Hulk and have Apocalypse go first somehow. Is there a way to somehow get Songbird to go before him, I guess my question? I don't think there is. Kang? Would Kang instead of Guardian help me here? If I get an early slow on him, that could help me. It would also give speed bar. That could be good. I feel like this, right? No, we'll do this. Let's try it. I am going to special with Blastarr turn 1, even though I really don't want to. I feel like I need Old Man Logan for the Super Skrull team. I feel like I need Old Man Logan for the Super Skrull team, honestly. Although I could try a Doom Dorm Odin team against the Super Skrull. If I can get Songbird to go before Blastarr by Kang landing a slow, does that math work? If that math works and then Apocalypse can punch him, then we're fucking golden. generally based only when using Blastarr, you're not listening to me. I understand how Blastarr works, brother. You're not listening to me. Of course, he's much bigger outside of room 1, but I'm also trying to see if I can get Apocalypse to go before Omega Red here. Apocalypse has a higher speed set. If I can just get Songbird to go first, then Songbird will fuck him up. With all the speed set Fred Strikes gets from Cause turns, it seems unlikely she goes first. Yeah, see, that's a problem. Because it is passive? No, it's only 20% speed bar. You're saying Old Man Logan will make Blastarr take his second turn. Because this is what, 65% speed bar? This will be another 6. This will be 35. Sorry, 70. It's 35, right? On the passive he gets. So it's 70% speed bar. Then it'll be another 70% speed bar. Oh, yeah, Omega Red gets speed step per turn. That's correct. Does that include if Blastarr is getting a striker attack, though? Because he's not going to get a striker attack in this matchup. He can't because no vulnerables. I just don't know if Old Man Logan... I just don't know if I need Old Man Logan for that Super Skrull team. I feel like if I would do a Doom Dorm team into that Super Skrull team, I could probably get through it. I'm just going to have very, very, very bad efficiency. But we could try, though. You base it with Blastarr turn 1, but he only gets 5%. No, Mega Red Phoenix Force does get 20% because Gladiator does have pre-taunt. If Gladiator did not have a taunt, then he wouldn't get the speed bar. In this case, he does get the speed bar. Should I also do this to make sure that I actually get the strips and flip the Omega Red defense up and the defense down? I feel like that's the right call. On the basic, it's 35% if he has the Awakened ability. It's only 5% if you don't have the Awakened ability. But I don't think they've sold the basic on Blastarr yet. I'm hoping that's the one they're going to give for free. Yeah, his Awakened basic is not out yet. Later, Demented. If it's on global leaderboard. Were you hitting the vulnerables though, Halcyon? Because if you're hitting the vulnerables, you're getting 10% instead of 5%. It's a big difference, right? If I had the Blastarr Awakened, did Scotty buy the Blastarr Awakened as well on the passive? There's Annihilators for you as well? Okay. The math doesn't math to me right now. He gets 70, so he gets 140 speed bar. You tell me that somehow gets him to go before this? That blows my mind. I'll try like this. I'm going to try it like this, and if it fails, maybe we'll try Halcyons for science. Alright, I don't know if this is going to go the way I want it to go. I really don't. We're getting some, like, Omega Red gets speed bar here. He also gets speed stat on every single turn. I'm hopeful that I can somehow get Songbird to go before him. But we'll see how this goes. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. If not, I might try Halcyon's idea. He's trying to talk me into using Old Man Logan here instead of Songbird. Which I don't hate, but the reason I have Songbird here is because I'm wondering if I could somehow get Apocalypse to go before this Omega Red, ult, and, you know, punch him to death. That'd be optimal. Also, we would love not to kill the Phoenix here until Omega Red is dead, because that retaliation hits is just too hard. Power of Songbird. I mean, no, I would do Old Man Logan, because I do think that Hal is correct in getting the right amount of bomb burst up. I did make her a skirmisher, even though there's no vulnerables, because I'm really hoping she flips this. And she did, so that's good. I mean, Songbird's not going first. She's just not. Well, Kang hasn't put the slow out yet. I'm going to do the special anyway. Let's get this ability block out here anyway. We're doing good damage. Let's go for the slow. Slow does land. Does Songbird go first here? She does go first. So now I get to do a nasty rewind. I could do the rewind right here. Or I could do it right here. If I do it here, it's going to knock him low. Maybe I actually get a bunch of vulnerables now to play around with. Ooh, I do. Ooh. Do I want a special? Or basic? Kinda want a special. It's a danger because of this, though. That's all. Let's do it anyway. We might regret that big time. We might regret that big time. Let's punch here. I purposely did not want to kill the Omega Red because I know I want to perma-kill him. He ain't coming back. He's dead. He's gone. He's lost this world. We're only at 3, but I like what we're looking at. Let's slow this down. Is everybody dead? Nope. Not everyone's dead, so we're going to take some hits here. Oh, no, everyone is dead. Okay. I don't know if we pause that in time. We might be getting hit with a special. We'll let it go now. And I don't know why they keep dying so late to these Raider hits, but it is what it is. All right, so we can get Songbird to go first. That was good. That was really good. Can't revive. We did the Apocalypse Punch. He's dead. Yeah. Did not need Blastarr here. His passive hits were pretty nice. Right? His passive hits were good, but we also got Kahori to go before him, which was crazy. Having Mephisto here really helps because he will get a bomb burst while Mephisto empowered. And yeah. Mephisto and Blastarr are great together. Mephisto also gives him offense up, right? Which is huge. It's not my cards. Mephisto's in defense. Hopefully it pays off. And hopefully Odin can handle this Super Skrull Liberty team. We don't get wrecked too much. Especially without Songbird. I was thinking about bringing Songbird into that match. Flipping everything. The only question would be like, does Super Skrull then actually solo the Odin? Eat her special at timeout. I think we will be eating her special on timeout. Yeah, she's not just like kind of there. Like she's there. So I do think we're gonna lose some efficiency here, but we're not gonna take any turns, which would cost us a lot more. Everyone on the field is gear tier 22 at least, so like her pop-up damage isn't gonna do too much. Yeah, I think we're doing a Doom Dorm Odin hit. Pre-taunt Doom Dorm Odin, which is kind of crazy. No Ace Silos Odin. You would hope, right? You would definitely hope. So I think it was okay, Halcyon. The danger, of course, is if Kang doesn't land the slow. If Kang doesn't land the slow, I think it's a problem. Does Kestrel prevent her from reappearing? Only if you kill her before Kestrel's first turn. After Kestrel's first turn, she loses the charge, I believe. I mean, I have a lot of good stuff on defense, so I'd be pretty happy with this. I can't believe we almost lost the Starjammer matchup, though. That was bunkers. Opponent has Sasquatch, Professor X, Null, Emma X, Nightcrawler team. Does that make it one shot with Mephisto occurs, or is it still a burn and kill? I see what you're saying. So Mephisto does get his speed stat there, and Sasquatch can't taunt, right? So you go right at the Professor X, you just try and one-shot him? You might be okay with that. What do we think, guys? I think you have to put a villain taunt with Professor X to protect it from that, or of course Fantastic Four that shuts it down, right? Mephisto bugs Professor X, send it. Oh yeah, Mephisto bug. Yeah, Mephisto's Empowered Basic is gonna do 99.99% of his life, and then you're going to finish it off with the next hit after that. Yep, send it. Send it, Burley. I don't think she got her passive off. I think it was just the explosion power. I missed it, though. I was looking at chat. It's a perma-damage bug. It's not a Mephisto bug. Non-powered, he got null? Oh, true, he does have null. No, you're right. It'll still probably be okay. It is a bug. It's perma-health damage bug. It's a feature now? Kind of. The way they have it written is not what it actually is, though. Alright. I mean, I do have Old Man Logan. Do I bring him? Do I need more buffs to make sure that he goes before Falcon and actually pushes him? He just will, right? Let me go Raider. Yeah, I don't like it either. Hopefully they get it coded out. Should I bring more buffs, or is this enough buffs? We have the taunt. We have this, so he's getting 20%. So it should. And Doom should die here, right? Let's give less life. If Doom dies, then he doesn't get turn meter rebound, right? I'm not sure. Or is this bad positioning? I mean, just in case, I could bring a super fast character to get Odin an assist, I guess. Like, for the just in case. Or, we do it like this. So Super Skrull hits both, right? So here's how it would go. Super Skrull hits both. If it kills Doom and he just gets pushed, then he should bring Odin for the ride. If he brings Old Man Logan, it's fine too. And if not, at least Old Man Logan will be pushed, and his special can strip a lot of the speed up off. Don't bring super fast, bring Quasar. Okay. So you're thinking like this then. I see. Because they don't get speed up until I take a turn. So even if this does fuck it up... Let's make sure we do this, though. So even if this does fuck it up... You think Old Man Logan? Because Old Man Logan will get 20% speed where he can't be rewound, right? So he would go pretty fast, giving them speed up. But then I think he's also going to strip enough for the speed up off. But I think I like Old Man Logan here. Let's just send it. I think you have a skirmisher for this one. Sure. Alright, we going crazy with this one. We have Super Skrull Liberty. We got to be a little bit careful. So I'm going here with a pre-taunt and Doom. This should definitely be enough speed bar between these two characters to make Super Skrull go first. I guess he's only getting 20%. Maybe I do need to bring in another buff here. He's at like 120. No, 20% should be enough. My hope here... Or actually going to do this. My hope here is that the Doom dies. So hear me out. Doom dies. he does not get rebound, I believe. But if he does get rebound, even though he's going to die here, and he should die here because overpowered, and I switched the ISOs to ISO blue, then Old Man Logan will get speed bar, and he'll go before, and he'll be able to flip a bunch of the buffs. At least that's what I'm going for here. We'll see how this goes. If he killed Juggernaut, he's killing Doom. He didn't kill the Doom, but Doom's still good. All right. And this will bring Odin for a ride, and we're going to be at full life because of this, so I'm pretty comfy with this. I also did put Skirmisher here, so we're going to get a bunch of vulnerables for Odin to have some fun with. And let's go over here next. All right. I guess you. Okay. Old Man Logan's getting a lot of speed bar here, too. But Odin's definitely going for the ride, right? Yeah, Odin's definitely going for the ride. Okay. We're going to do 2 basics and then the special. All right, we do have Old Man Logan as a skirmisher, so we're going to get double hits here with our Odin, which is good. All right, 1 more basic. All right, we got all the speed ups off before any of it did any damage to us. And we'll special here. Okay. All right, I'm actually going to start with an ultimate, because I do believe Old Man Logan's going to be going before Super Skrull here. Because we... Oh, well, actually, maybe not after that. That might have been a bad idea. We'll see. No, we're fine. All right, then we got the stun here, and we're good. All right, this was the perfectly crafted team for this, actually. And I do say that as the most modest and humble streamer in Marvel Strike Force, for sure. It's kind of crazy how clean this was. Oh, until that happened. We did just lose a lot of efficiency there, but that's okay. Okay. Please, Old Man Logan and Odin, finish him off. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. All right, we'll see how this goes. All right, moment of truth. We'll see our score. We'll see if our opponent has gone at all yet. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. 49,772. So if we actually added a 400 to that, we'd hit 72, which is not super efficient. Obviously, we had the really bad Starjammers matchup. We had the really bad Immortal matchup here was really dirty. This was clean. This was actually clean, but took a lot of turns. This was super clean. I forget how this one was. This was a curse. This must have been okay. All right, Chaos, have you gone yet? He's not gone yet. I think I got enough. Oh, he did go. Oh, he got a lot of losses. So he's at 48,571. So my new defense did seem to bother him a little bit. Tried just straight Vigilante here. The problem with doing straight Vigilante here is he is a striker who's going to hit a lot of people. He's going to hit a lot of people. He's going to hit a lot of people. And yeah, it just gets dirty. It looks like he probably still pushed. The fact this guy's at full life means he probably still just got pushed. We'll actually go check that out. Super Skrull does give extra life to Endgame Thanos. Tried to clean it up with Cabal. Endgame Thanos still said, hey, I'm still that guy. I'm still a jerk. And then this was the cleanup. All right, cool stuff. Illuminati with Black Knight. And Null took out my Mephisto Cabal. I think this is a perfectly fine pull. So the Null obviously stops my Mephisto. The Black Knight is then able to do his thing. The Illuminati hard counter everything else here. I think this is a perfectly acceptable pull. I'm happy with this. I'm actually really happy with this pull. 3, Mephisto. Okay, yes. Mephisto is an absolute cheat code for Blastarr because he will do double basics. And then Kohori does double basics, so you're basically full up on charges. And he also puts defense down on everybody, and he also puts offense up on Blastarr. So this is a cheat code. This is super clean, and it deserves to be super clean. This caught a win. Yes, okay. I'm so curious. There's no way Shaw has a higher damage stat than Black Knight at 4 stars, right? We're going to have to go check that out. Oh, Gore is a chargeable character too. So I think Black Knight probably had his charges up and that caused some issues. Cleaned it with Mighty Avengers of all things. That's kind of crazy. We're going to have to go check out that fight. He used straight Immortal into this. And then he did a burn attack with a Cursed and Dormammu. And he actually did get a kill on Nightcrawler. Getting a kill on Nightcrawler does make this fight easy after that. However, let me be very clear. I have a fucking Gear Tier 10 or Gear Tier 19 Nightcrawler. I don't know if he kills if this is a Gear Tier 20. Yeah, because Gear Tier 20, that overpowered is everything. That overpowered is absolutely everything. But yeah, sacking with a curse. That's unfortunate that they are down to that. It's super unfortunate. The cleanup here, yeah, the cleanup makes sense. Looks like it went well. Great. I really want to see this matchup. Because this matchup frustrated the ever-living hell out of me in my last match. So, yeah, I want to see how this goes. Black Knight still has his charges. I think Old Man Logan still gets 1000% focus on his special, doesn't he? Couldn't Old Man Logan still stun the Black Knight? So, yeah, we have charges. Blade Form's ultimate on Shaw. So there's a rewind. Then he gets smashed by Blade, right? Bam, bam. Oath is going next. Oath is going to special here because it does do percentile damage. That's actually going to cause Old Man Logan to not assist. Old Man Logan specials the Black Knight. He did strip the taunt off. And because I had Gore, I kind of have Gore in a bad position here. Ooh. But the darkness or the speed stat, whatever it was, did make my Null go first. So Null ults. That calls in a Shadow King hit. And that gives Shadow King speed bar. Okay, actually, we kind of RNG our way into a win here. Shadow King getting the speed bar and then actually targeting the Quasar is why we won this. Because that's going to ability block. It's also going to kill the Blade. Yeah, and now that he's ability block, he's got a basic. He does kill my Gore, though. Man, if he's going to... I'm kind of surprised Old Man Logan doesn't get the win here. How does Old Man Logan not get the win here? Shadow King ults. Oh god, the Shadow King ult is crazy. The Shadow King ult is crazy. Alright, there it is. Old Man Logan was the right call here, though. Old Man Logan damn near solo. Then we have the Mutant rezzing the other Mutant. That's why it's in this room. Null's gonna special. Darkness is in play now. The assists come in. And now we just have... yeah, oh, look at that ult. Perfectly targeted. He had really bad RNG. He had really bad RNG for it to work out. And yeah, Shaw was actually alive at the end. That's why I thought it went horribly wrong, but no, he just got revived because this room is crazy. Alright, it's not crazy. It's just, this is a very niche use for it. So what do I want to do differently there? Null can't be rewound, right? Do I want to put Null where Gore is for like a blade hit like that? I don't know. That kind of felt okay. That kind of felt okay. I think I'm good with that trade. I'm good with them having to use like Old Man Logan Quasar and Night Stalker after something like this. I wonder if there'd be a way for me to make this better. Like if I put Emma X over Shaw here, does that make me feel better? I need Emma X for... No, I don't. I didn't use Emma X, did I? I had her and I didn't use her because we're not facing that Fantastic Four team the way we used to anymore. So I could put Emma X over Shaw here. She comes in at 127. She would stop the Night Stalkers. I think that would cause some hell. I think that would actually cause some issues. Maybe I'll consider that. I'll let you know what I find. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Looks like we're going to finally get another win under our belt. Oof, that sacrificial goat worked. Alright, my kid also got a hamster. We'll have videos on that eventually. I don't know why, but I want to do that. It's cute. Alright, bye guys. Alright, this is a good video. I want to see this. Alright, Super Skrull is going to start with a special. Okay, Spider-Man Twin is going to ult. Look at the damage it's doing to that Daredevil. Yo-Yo specials. If I had a Gear Tier 20 Yo-Yo, that's dead. If I have a Gear Tier 20 Yo-Yo, that's a dead Daredevil right there. So he still gets the ult. It did no damage. Wait, why did that do no damage? Why? That didn't even push him. How does that not push? What the heck is happening? But why did the Silver Sable... What? Why did Silver Sable ultimate... Oh! Did my Yo-Yo give her offense down? Didn't she have immunity? Am I crazy? Didn't she have immunity? Scotty never going to rank one of the bottom feeders of the group duel. What do you mean? Yo-Yo didn't give her offense down, did he? Did she? Because she still had immunity, right? I feel like the Silver Save Ultimate should have done so much. You had a Zodown, but don't I have immunity? Super Skull didn't go twice by then, did she? If Super Skull went and stripped off the immunity, then there you go. It's a Raider Sable. I still think it should do more damage than not 50% on Odin. That's crazy. The only thing that makes sense is if Super Skrull stripped it. I don't think Super Skrull laps her, though. Does Yo-Yo strip it? No? No, Silver Sable's perfectly fine. No offense down. That lack of damage is crazy. If it was a Striker, the 100 damage, like, he's not at 50% life. So the Striker would have also not killed him and everyone else would have died. Extra HP up from Sus? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it should be enough, though. That's crazy. I did not expect that. Yeah. What else did he lose with? He wanted to stop the Death Proofs. And then he brought big time. Ooh. How did this work? Stops the speed bar, I guess, but I don't know. He already stopped Death Proofs? That's true. I don't like Cabal here anyway. I'm telling you, like, I don't know. I don't like Cabal there anyway. What was the other one? We saw this one. I want to see how like auto this was. If this was auto or not. Let's see if this was auto or not. So he's got the revive, so that's he just takes the hits, right? Is Professor X an auto kill, permakill in a special, or no? I did very little damage. What? Okay, there it is. It's not a permakill. Oh, that blind is so rude. So if Satana gets killed by the Professor X special here, can you just win this fight? I think you could probably just win this fight, right? Ooh, Hood does not get a turn. He literally only wins this fight because of Gear Tier 19. Like, sorry, he literally only kills Nightcrawler because of Gear Tier 19. That would not have killed the Gear Tier 20 Nightcrawler. He does pull all the abilities, though. Literally all of them. Is Leader better than Dorm here? No, Dorm is way better. If there's no permakills on the table, Dorm is way better. Better than Dorm here? No, Dorm is way better. No permakills on the table. I would think, anyway. Because Hood actually got to take extra hits because he revived. I don't think the 60% life is enough. Also, if Satana dies there instead, you might kill the Professor X. With the 60% damage, then the Helverine hit. Because you would clear the Helverine of all his bullshit too, right? That's interesting. I would rock Quasar over Dorm, or Mephisto preferably. You would just lose though, man. Quasar doesn't do anything for you there. He just dies before he gets a turn. The revives from Dorm are really impactful there. Like, really, really impactful. I didn't do a blog video. We'll do all that now. Let's do it now. How'd it go in the morning? Yeah, that was a sack. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get here. Oh, this one gonna be something different. Where's updates? Oh, there it is. Okay. Which one? Invasion begins and Secret Warriors. Okay. Alright, you guys ready? I would love for you guys to give your opinions when we're going over the Secret Warrior stuff and the weekly blog stuff. I welcome it. Otherwise, it's gonna be a really short video. And here, let me actually bring this close to my game capture, in case we have a reason to go into the game. Yeah. Okay, let's just do it. We'll wing it. 3, 2, 1. How's it going, everybody? I did miss the blog on Friday because I did have a sick child, so let's take care of him. And I missed some really, really, really big news. This Secret Warriors refund stuff. Now, since it's actually been announced, there's been some things evolving, and some people are seemingly kind of getting screwed over, but I'm not sure that's going to be the end state. So we're going to talk about that and make sure you guys are taking the proper steps so that you are getting the proper amount of resources from this issue, regardless of how you were affected by it. So we'll start with this, then we're going to head into the blog because I think more people are interested in this conversation. Update to Secret Warriors refund. This was on September 11th. Commanders, over the weekend, a refund of materials was sent to players who upgraded their Secret Warrior characters 14 days prior to the announcement of the Banshee's Fury milestone. So let's start here. We can go into game and look at this because there's also a conversation to be had around the rewards here. So for the Banshee's Fury milestone, we are getting a bunch of different tokens as well as diamonds for these Secret Warrior characters. They're all supposed to be gear tier 19, or sorry, gear tier 18, level 95. I think there's just a visual issue going on with the tokens, so don't be scared about that. But this is what the comp started out as. Sorry, I choked on my own tongue there. This is what the comp started out for. People that upgraded their Secret Warriors prior to it being known that these tokens were going to be a really nice luxury reward for all players, which, by the way, like, this is a really good thing that Scopely was doing this tokens. This is a super optional war team with an Ares style unlock, and they're basically just giving the team at half build to the entire community. That's a W move. And for them to do a refund is also kind of a W move. Like, they don't have to do that. They don't do refunds when, like, I'm going to use this example because this just happened. I directly promoted my Vulture and my Shocker to 3 diamonds, but then there was a global milestone that gave them away for free. I'm not entitled to a refund on that. And they've actually done this in the past, where they did do it for the, I think it was like the Skrull heist, and they did it for the Odin heist and the Mephisto heist, where there's a DPC character, and you've upgraded that character within like the last X amount of days, and you reach out to them, they actually do refund you that. And I think that's W, all right? They don't have to do the refund here. Like, just contractually. But they are, and that's kind of cool. And of course, the argument can be made, well, like, hopefully they would tell us in the future if tokens are going to be coming. They don't tell us whatever's coming whenever. Like, these are supposed to be nice, cool event things. And the advice, so that you don't get screwed over, because they're definitely never doing a refund again after all this crap that's happening, don't build reworks during the patch, okay? When a patch is live, unless you have to build them like the Insidious 6 characters, you know they're not going to be giving you tokens on those new characters. But you don't need to build the reworks until the new characters are online anyway, right? For the Infestation, you definitely shouldn't have built them up. For the Secret Warriors, you should definitely not have built them up until you had Phantom Rider ready to go at the very least. For Insidious 6, should I have directly promoted my Shocker and Vulture? Or should I have waited until Superior Spider-Man was out? I wouldn't have wasted my diamonds if I did that. When a patch is live, it's nice to get those rework characters up to date faster, but they have a habit now of giving diamonds for the rework characters. And if they're going to go with this in the future, they might have a habit of helping us build up the reworks faster, especially if there's like a secondary luxury team, like for instance, Undying next patch. If somebody's like, hey, should I build up my Undying team because we're going to have that one new Undying character? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say wait until the patch is long in its life cycle before I start upgrading those characters. Because you never know if you're going to get tokens like this. Anyway, there's my White Knight shilling. Now let's kind of ream them for what they've been doing instead. Which rewards tokens for the reworked members of the Secret Warriors team. The refund that was given was for taking characters from level 1 to 105 instead of 1 to level 95. Yes. If someone in chat can give me a screenshot of it, that'd be great. There were people getting, I think it was 132 million gold. 132 million gold, which was double, right? 1 to 95 is about 16 million per character, topping out around 68 million or something like that, where the 132 is what people got, which was double. We'll be sending all players who were not part of this refund the following 14-day calendar to make up the difference, going live on Saturday the 13th. It's currently now live. We will be following up separately for players who were refunded but didn't receive the same total value as players who were refunded up to level 105. This is very, very important, and we're going to come back to this in a second. First, let's go back in game and we'll go look at what the calendar is so that we all have the correct understanding of the situation. Go to inbox, daily rewards, the special. So this is 65 million gold, but players were given 132. The players that were given 132, and I'm sure there's some outliers because support is clearly either AI or really, really bad at their job. There were apparently some players that didn't build up the Secret Warriors, messaged them anyway, and walked away with 130 million. I'm not sure how you rectify that. I don't think you can. Cheaters cheat, cheaters win. I don't know. It's the way of the world. But most players would have built up their Secret Warrior team, and for that, they were being, compensated for what they spent on the team, but then they got overcompensated. What should happen now, this was what some players got. What should happen now is if you got a refund, if you got 65 million gold on the dot, you should still get this calendar, right? Because if you got the 65 million because you leveled up your characters from 1 to 95, that's what they were originally trying to compensate, right? Now they've made this issue where they need to do further compensation. So this is like a whole other bananas, right? But I know a player who came in chat today and he got compensated 2 million gold. And he got compensated 2 million gold because he leveled his Quake from level 1 to 60, and that's it. But he didn't get this calendar. Obviously, that's wrong. At the end of the day, what all players should be walking away with is either a level 95 Secret Warrior reworked character team and 65 million gold, or they got the 130 million gold and that's all they should get. So if you got compensated less than 65 million, you want to make sure that you are still getting this calendar. This calendar is definitely something that everybody should be getting. I think there's going to be a lot of gray and messy issues here because some people might have upgraded. Maybe they already had their Secret Warriors all at level 95, and then they actually put, 10 million more gold into Yo-Yo for some reason, right? And then they got compensated. Maybe that 10 million, maybe they got compensated more, whatever the case may be. Now, how does Scopely identify every single character and make sure that at the end of the day, everyone walks away with level 95 Secret Warrior reworks and an additional 65 million gold on top? I don't know. It's such a big mess that I don't think there's ever going to be a way to perfectly make this issue whole. But you need to make sure that you protect yourself and that you get lots of resources. Like I told the person in chat earlier, you got 2 million gold. That's not all you should get. He was talking with support, and support was telling him, you're not getting any more compensation. You're not getting a calendar. But that's where this last line of text comes in. We will be following up separately for players who were refunded but didn't receive the same total value as players who were refunded up to 105. That would be like the person in chat today who got refunded 2 million gold. Please, I have no problem getting my inbox spammed for this. I have no problem spamming their inbox for this. Document your support tickets. If they have not, let's give them till like Tuesday for this because obviously they're not working right now. If you're not getting compensated properly, that is, once again, you don't have the 4 reworks at level 95, as well as 65 million gold on top. If you are not in that situation, message me any documentation you have with support. I'll make sure that I document it all properly. We'll make sure that all players that at least see this video are going to get what they're supposed to get, or at least as close to as possible as we can. This is a big issue. 65 million gold. At the end of the day, I don't think 65 million gold is game breaking. A lot of people in the comment section were super disagreeing with me on that because like 1.5 characters. I don't think that where you're playing, like wherever you're playing in War, wherever you're playing in Crucible, I don't think the competition around you getting one more character is going to destroy the game balance. But I think you're losing a lot. You're losing a lot of fun at this point, especially because of all these exasperating issues. And it's just, yeah, you're just losing too much fun. So let's make sure that we get as many people on the right track as possible. Anyway, there's a 9-minute rant for that. Let's rip through this blog. I don't think there's much to go over in this blog anyway. We got a Sebastian Shaw Strike Pass. It's actually kind of cool because we do know that we're going to need that for the Blastarr Evasion event. We need them for nodes 9 and 10. And there is going to be a leaderboard with red stars and yellow stars on it, which is kind of cool. Broken King Week 7, Raid Warzone, so that's an Alliance event. Blastarr Scourge begins on the 15th. Damn, I'm going to have to ask my wife if I can work play late. If we can do that raid on release, we get those really in-depth guides out for you. Captain Britain Web Free Claim begins. Okay, September 16th, Scorpion added to the antimatter score. See, I did end up coring and actually buying some pity orbs for Scorpion for this stupid null event. My self-control is in the fucking garbage. I'm a garbage person. Anyway, this is what good people should have waited for. Good people, maybe you core the Hobgoblin, because obviously you can benefit from the null leaderboard double dip right now, and then you can use antimatter on Scorpion, and then hopefully save up enough cores for Superior Spider-Man when he comes out 10 days from yesterday or whatever the heck it's going to be. Yeah, if you didn't core Hobgoblin, you're not gonna core Hobgoblin. I would wait for him to go to the antimatter store. Scorpion's probably gonna have his free-to-play event not long after Superior Spider-Man gets released, and then what you would do is free-to-play release here, antimatter store for Hobgoblin, core for Superior Spider-Man. That would be probably the optimal way to do the unlocks. But anyway, I screwed that up myself, so probably everyone else did too. Character shards and events. Blastarr 200 shards in the month in month 2. There was a lot of questions being asked about this, and let me know in chat if you're part of this equation. For the people that get top 250 in the Invasion event, what is the point? What is the point of continuing to do Command Center events? And I thought that was such a silly thing to bring up, because in the Command Center, there's antimatter after the Blastarr shards, a pretty good amount of it. So it's like you want your antimatter for Gear Tier 20 or character shards, right? Or awakened abilities. There's Gear Tier 20 that's in there now too. They were in other Command Center events. It was kind of a silly thing. Maybe I should have brought that up in the video we did on that. But yeah, you still want to do your Command Center event. Yeah, core training materials. There's a bunch of reasons to still do Command Center stuff. Phantom Rider Battle Pass is well underway. Rachel Summers has 25 shards in the Alliance milestone stuff. Captain Britain, 50 shards for the web claim. My understanding is if you do not have your one of the other characters maxed out, whether it be like Mr. Negative or Black Knight or Juggernaut, some players are not seeing this. If you can confirm that in the comment section, let me know, and I'll forward that, because I think Captain Britain is actually a special case where he should be showing up in addition to those characters, but I could be wrong on that. Sebastian Shaw, 50 shards for the Broken King Week 7. It's great. We're going to get some free shards for Shaw. The Broken King earned 200 Blastarr shards. Yeah, we already know about this, so let's look at our Command Center events. Starts on Monday. Spend campaign energy. Use Blastarr and play raids with Hellfire Club. That should be really easy to do. Rewards are Sebastian Shaw shards, 50 of them. And the Who is the Hobgoblin meta item. Good stuff, good stuff. Raid Warzone, this is just do your war and raids with Hellfire Club. Battle in War and Raid. Battle and Raid with Hellfire Club. Okay, sorry, just Battle in War, period. And that's going to give us a bunch of different Gear Tier 20, kind of those orbs at the very, very bottom, as well as 25 Rachel Summer shards. Invasion event, Blastarr. This is going to be really fun. I'm actually super stoked for this event. I think that the mods they have in line do look like they're going to make it hard enough to be interesting. Actually, this blog's pretty long. The first opportunity to power up Blastarr with red stars is on the way. It doesn't matter if you've already unlocked Blastarr and are gearing him up for battle, or you're still working your way towards recruiting him. You can earn his red stars during this invasion event. Make sure you check out our recent blog with a rundown of the details, including the big updates from Quasar's red stars. So let's actually talk about this for a second, because this was something that was brought up that I actually didn't catch right away. Last time when Quasar came out, I believe everyone walked away with the 4 red star Quasar. Now it's only going to be the top 5,000. there's probably an argument to be made that people outside of maybe the top 10,000 don't really care or need red stars this early on. But I do think it's lame that it's not like 4 red stars from top 2,500 all the way down. I think that they probably should have done that. And this, like, maybe they should just like 6 red stars here. People were going to compete for this regardless because of the yellow stars. So I think they probably should have left the red stars the same. But once again, at the end of the day, this is what I was told. Everybody at the end of chapter 2 is going to have a 7 yellow, 7 red star Blastarr if you are an engaged player. So you should not be concerned with, oh, I'm only getting a 3 red star Blastarr now, so I'm never going to get him up to 7 red stars, so I should just give him the character. That's not the case. The idea is this is like a 2-month exclusivity window. This is for like the super tryhards, the Omega sweats. And I think this is actually healthy for them to have something to chase because there's a lot of participation. I'm just being very honest. There's a lot of participation trophies in this game. And to just have something that, even if it's just for 2 months exclusivity, I think that it's just something that needs to be accepted. Sorry, I know that people are really, really mad at me said that, but it is what it is. Okay, yellow stars among leaderboards, yes. Updated mission structure and more trait choices. Yeah, we did go over that in a video, so I hope you enjoyed that video and it helped you get prepared. I will have a Blastarr event video coming out on Monday for sure. I meant to have something out yesterday, but again, kid was sick. We're way too deep into this video. Rack up more antimatters as you battle through Invasion Event Blastarr. Scored points, earn multiversal blast points from Invasion Event Blastarr. So I guess it's going to be some sort of milestone stuff. And this is going to be rewarding antimatter. This is for the global milestone event. This is probably cool. There's probably going to be some bonus stuff the more we push this. So I'm going to be curious to see if there is. I love these global milestones. I think they're really fun, actually. Climb the ranks of this 3-day leaderboard to grab Hobgoblin Diamonds. Ooh, God, here we go. More 3-day leaderboards. I think most players are not even super stoked about this for Hobgoblin Diamonds because most players don't get these characters up to 7 yellow stars that quickly, right? But this is such a fast turnaround to be getting this gear tier 20. So if you're like a light spender, these are actually the events that I think are easier to spend on because it just doesn't get as wallet sweaty. I don't know. It's just I'm just trying to be honest with you guys. And if there is some sort of free-to-play method, like spending cores or spending energy, this is where I would probably be spamming myself. Because the Shaw leaderboard that was 3 days, it was super uncompetitive. Super uncompetitive. But it does look like we might be heading into a leaderboard every single week. 1 3-day, 1 7 or 10 day, or whatever the heck it might be. We'll see if they keep this energy up when it comes to Purple ISO. Or how that affects the Purple ISO economy. Because right now we have an expectation of how much Gear 20 should be on a leaderboard. We don't have that expectation for Purple ISO 4 and 5. So it could be double the price for the same pace of progression when it comes to Purple ISO, which will be very interesting and will definitely lead to a lot of hoarding mentality and probably hoarding success. In this now leaderboard, the addition of the power cores being worth 4 points instead of 1 was pretty astronomical, and they do have those core offers for milestone points now too, which is interesting. It's definitely doesn't matter to Krakens, matters a lot to light and mid spenders in the long run. Anyway, so this is on September 18th. Earn 1 Abyssal Core Orb Fragment from Campaign. Earn 1 Scorpion Diamond Orb Fragment. Battle in Cosmic Crucible. Battle in Raid. Play Blitz with Hobgoblin. Play Blitz with Hobgoblin at 5, 6, 7 yellow stars. Play Blitz with Hobgoblin at Gear Tier 20. There's no free-to-play anything here. What? Earn one from Campaign. Oh, sorry, there is. My bad. So spending Campaign energy will get you Abyssal Core Fragments. It's been a long time since we've had fragments on nodes, actually. We'll see what this is going to be like. So if you've been hoarding energy, you're going to be getting a nice little bonus for it here. Very interesting. Mystic Gear, there's too many good Mystic characters in the game not to be excited about Mystic Gear Tier 20. Don't forget, you can score bonus points just by watching your favorite Marvel Strike Force streamers. They help link in your account. Check out the previous blog. 2 million gold, 10,000 antimatter, and 10 Hobgoblin shards. Let's go. Friday free claim. So this is already passed because this is coming out on Sunday morning. Sorry if you missed it. Sorry. You should go to the website every day. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you today. So sorry for shilling out a little bit on saying that they don't really need to refund us on stuff like that. I know it's a super unpopular opinion. Know where the game does it. I think it's actually cool that they try to do it, and hilarious how bad, and it has to be a third-party support system, how bad their support system fucked up. And it's continuing to fuck up by telling players like, what was it? It was like Lemon Al or Low Key Al, that the 2 million gold he got compensated is all he's gonna get compensated. Period. Leave us alone. I think it's hilarious that they are just doubling down on being terrible support. Anyway, sorry guys. Hope you enjoyed this video for what it was, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And hey, I think on this weekend we're gonna have a frank conversation about Cosmic Crucible, because I ran into the Orca, and I'm not saying that because he's a whale, although he is a whale, but I ran into the Orca, and he absolutely spanked me. Some of his defenses were so awkward that they really caught me off guard, and I've since used them in the second trial, and my opponent had an interesting time with them as well. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye-bye. Alright, I was gonna ranty. Whatever, we'll post it. Fuck it, we'll post it. The music went all DMCA, anti-DMCA on me for a second there, so I had to mute the music. Sorry about that. Let me see. There it is. Code Dorky? Okay, yeah, the code. I'll put the code in, yeah. The Blastarr trial nodes are on the web? Since when? Okay, well, we're definitely doing that then. Hold on. Let me blow my nose one more time. Alright, well, we may not be getting to Hollow Knight tonight then. Since Friday. Interesting. Okay, what's the code? Is it that or codes? God damn it. Sinister Schemes. Okay. Alright guys, before we get into today's video, there is a new code that everyone should be going and inputting in, and that is going to be Oop, I hit the wrong button. Give me a second. Alright. Sinister Schemes. Alright, let's give it a shot, and it is going to be giving us nothing. It's a fake code. It doesn't work. I probably misspelled it. Sinister. C-H-E-M-E-S. I will make sure I put a copy paste option for you in the comments. Alright, it doesn't work. I've been lied to. This is not a real code. We're going to try and copy pasting it from the Twitch here. Schemes. Is it Sinister's Schemes? It's a fake code. Sinister Screams. What is happening here? Why is this so hard? Sinister Schemes. Hold on. Updates, player gift. Sinister Schemes. There you go. All right, 15 times the charm. It's going to get you 150 cores and 25,000 of the supply credits. I know a lot of mid-game players have been clamoring for. Don't know what that doesn't equate to too much in the store. But hey, 150 cores, I'll take that. All right, let's get over to the video. I'm putting that whole thing in. I wrote Sinister Schemes. It works. It's you. Yeah, okay. Hey, it worked. I'm telling you, it's fine. Oh my god. Okay, so it's on the map then? Maps. Oh. Oh. There it is. I'm just gonna do a reaction to this instead. But I had other stuff I was setting up to do, didn't I? Did I ever get it set up? I never got it set up. But I think I did it with you guys, though. I kind of did. This one goes garbage. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. Okay. Yeah, so I kind of have this to do. Yeah, because I had this set up over the week, but we never actually did it. I need to go over this. Over this. Over this. Okay. But now I'm invisible, so it doesn't help. So I just need to turn this off at some point. Okay. That's annoying. So when I do this, I need to turn this off. Alright. And then when I want to go here, is it this one? No. It's this one. Oh, I turn this off. We're going to be back. Okay. Okay. I'm never doing the spelling bee, brother. It ain't happening. It ain't happening! Let me go over this for a second. I got most powerful characters, awakened abilities. Right, if I'm going to do awakened abilities, we got to talk about the awakened abilities. So let me duplicate this. We have that. Okay, so let's go characters. Alright, let me get a look at them as we go. I can't believe they haven't sold this basic yet. I feel like the basic would sell like fucking hotcakes for this event. Anyway, okay. I think we'll just wing it, yeah? You guys down to wing it? See what happens. We're gonna go pretty fast. Let's wing it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. How's it going, everybody? We got a fun video today because we do have the maps on the website for the Blastarr Invasion event. So I want to talk about the best upgrades for the Legendary event. I'm actually going to be getting my first look at these nodes with you guys, so that should be fun and interesting. And then we're going to kind of coincide some of the information I have on some slides here with how we should expect the nodes to go and which characters we think will perform the best. So let's start with the most impactful characters. I think this is just undoubtedly going to be true. Blastarr and Quasar are going to be the two most impactful characters as far as like efficiency goes and getting through the nodes as easily as possible. Fantastic Four are usable on more nodes than are the Hellfire Club, so they have more impact there. And then, of course, we're going to have the Hellfire Club subbing out Madeline. Yeah, Madeline is probably going to be the first character to get subbed out. Unless for some reason you have like a 3 Diamond Gear Tier 20 Madeline and like a 3 Red Star Gear Tier 17 Rachel or something weird like that, then she is going to be the first character that gets subbed out. We got to have an uncomfortable conversation about awakened abilities, particularly Blastar's. Quasar, it's kind of built in now, right? You either have them from the 2 events that gave them for free, and then I think one was pay only. I forget if it was the ultimate that was pay only. Chat's going to let me know here in a second which Quasar ability is pay only, especially when we're going through the nodes. We want to keep an eye out for like battlefield effects and stuff like that. But let's look at Blastar's awakened abilities right now. The basic, in my opinion, is the most powerful awakened ability, with that 25% speed bar on the striker attack or on his other basic attacks. However, this is not available yet. It's not even being sold yet. If this is getting sold during the event, then you know it's impactful, which I assume it will be. This is also the T4 or the awakened ability I'm most looking forward to getting on the live server for Crucible, because him being able to give himself that much speed bar is actually going to open up the doors for a Phoenix Force counter that's going to be just a lot cleaner, make a lot more sense. Of course, also with, you know, his extra red stars and yellow stars. So I'm hearing that the ultimate from Quasar was pay only. Okay. There is no awaken on the special, so there's that. The awaken on the ultimate for Blastarr, once he gets to a certain amount of bomb burst stacks, he actually gains drain, and then he gains reducing speed bar by enemies. I think that this ultimate is probably going to be the more impactful awakening ability for this run. This was a $20 offer, I want to say. Maybe it's $15 American. So this, I think, will be the most impactful, but the passive is definitely not to be slept on. So the passive, he's actually going to be reducing safeguard and immunity by 2. This is going to be huge. So let's say, for instance, there's going to be a lot of Reed Richards and a lot of Gladiators. well, we can't use our Apocalypse to get those safeguards off anymore. So this is probably going to be really impactful. However, I don't think this is going to be like a stopping issue. I think you're just going to lose a lot of efficiency being stuck on these tanks while you're working through the issue, okay? But it also makes it so that he cannot be rewound when he has bombers. That's obviously really impactful. But what might be the most impactful thing is that Blastarr is actually going to get speed stat per bombers on this character. Now, I was looking at this, and I didn't really understand why they put this in the Awakening ability. I get it now. This is absolutely monumental for an event like this trial, right? Like this invasion event. Him getting speed stat in this event, where he's going to be taking, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know, maybe 10 turns per match. That speed stat means so much more than a regular Crucible match, where he may be one-shotting everybody on his first turn, and he never realizes this speed stat increase, right? Well, he's going to realize it, but it won't actually have impacted where his speed lies as far as the match goes. In long-forward combats like this invasion event, this is going to be really impactful. This is currently being sold for 35 American, 50 Canadian. I've not bought this for this event. Like, I might buy this because I really like this part in Crucible. I won't have to put Apocalypse with this team anymore. I will not equip this Awakened while we do our guides for this video, because this would be cheating. This is an absolute cheat code, in my opinion, and we're going to see quickly on the nodes how many pre-taunting safeguard tanks there's going to be. All right, let's get back to our slides. All right, yeah, and then the Quasar stuff is kind of baked in. I did get word that the ultimate was pay only, so if we see a lot of battlefield effects, we're going to know that's that payer advantage. As far as F4 build priority goes, I think this might surprise you. Invisible Woman is number 1. Her damage is just way better than everybody else. The amount of AoE that this character does is crazy, so you're definitely going to want to build her the highest first. I'm going to assume you actually went crazy on these Fantastic Four characters already, though. Johnny's going to be number 2. Yeah, Johnny with his assists and the bleeds in the long-form combat, he's going to pull ahead of Franklin. Franklin is definitely going to be able to use a lot of abilities because of the mod that when a cosmic character uses special, gains special energy. So he's going to be spamming his special, which is not bad. But I do think that Johnny is going to outvalue Franklin in the long-form combat. As far as nodes 7 and 8 go, where we can no longer use Quasar, I do think Thing is probably going to be usable because of the war rules. But if we need that pre-taunt tank, could be Reed. I also think that a lot of players kind of didn't build Thing because maybe they're not huge into war and they knew that they were only going to need the 3 new Fantastic Four, and then Johnny kind of snuck in there. I know at least a lot of people in my alliance, they left Reed not small, but they didn't use their antimatter or their intel to get him up to diamonds, right? He's sitting at like 5 or 6 red stars right now. I think Emma could play a factor here, because here's where you cannot use Quasar anymore. So Quasar would not be messy with her speed stat stuff. So we're going to have to see how it goes. I think Emma could find a lot of value, but obviously you need her to survive for the Hellfire nodes, which as far as Hellfire Club build priority goes, I think it would be the following. I think Rachel is so damn good in the game. I'm using all my antimatter to get her up to 7 red stars and activate the diamonds I got on her, luckily. Azazel will be next. Good damage. Shaw, you obviously need him to survive. And I think Emma would be the last kind of build priority, which is strange. I just told her, like, hey, I probably want to use her with Fantastic Four as well. But this is because she's a completely kit-based character, right? I think we're going to need big damage with our Blastarr through the Hellfire Club. This is going to be extremely important for people that are going to be pushing the leaderboard, which we're actually going to go head over to the nodes right now, and we'll see what's going to be going on here. Let's catch up with chat real quick. Let's be honest, we're probably using them all because of energy to cut turns. Maybe. Very well, maybe. All right, let's check out Mission 1. There's no restrictions on this one. This is on difficulty 10. So we're going to look at difficulty 10 because I do want to see how big the enemies get. They're all 105. War rules will be turned on for this, which is interesting because Tiger is going to get speed up on spawn. Now, you're going to shut the speed stat down from Ronin, but you have to use Quasar here. Absolutely going to be using Quasar here. We're going to be able... This is going to be pretty simple, right? Because as these waves drop in, they're not going to have their full speed bar. It's going to be pretty... It's going to be pretty simple to shut this node down, which of course makes sense because this is the first node. All right, let's check out number 2. Node number 2. All right, Crucible rules are also going to be on because of Blastarr. So we're going to be getting lots of speed bar here, lots of charges. We are going to be getting slowed. There'll be no speed bar for this guy because of our Quasar, who's also going to be used on this node. Quasar shuts this guy down as well. All right, yeah, we have unavoidable attacks. I think that we're going to be just fine handling this node as well, using Quasar, Blastarr, and 3 Fantastic Four. Although the Fantastic Four don't get their speed stat when they're paired with Quasar, Quasar also stops ally speed stat gain. They'll still be faster here than a lot of these characters. And maybe we're going to be resetting a bunch, though, to make sure that this guy doesn't actually land the slow on us. That might be a thing. We'll have to wait and see. Node 2 looking a little bit nasty. All right. Node 3, this is where we can use all Conqueror's characters, Blastarr and Quasar. Okay, yeah, so we have a speed up on spawn. This is kind of worrisome, actually. The speed up on spawn followed into the rewind. I don't know if you can actually get rewinded when you have Quasar on the field. Reed is, oh god, Reed is looking pretty good for this, isn't he? Because Reed being able to kind of target where you want that rewind to go might be really beneficial, because rewinding Blastarr doesn't feel that bad because you can get his speed bar up super quickly by doing basics. This is an interesting node for sure. This is a very interesting node for sure. And this is Conqueror, so you can actually use your Insidious 6 characters. And Vulture does have the Conqueror tag, doesn't he? Let's go in game real quick. I want to see if Vulture actually does have that Conqueror's tag. Because there might be a world where using the Insidious 6, the current 2 Insidious 6... No, because you need Superior 6. So it wouldn't matter. There's no way to make this work. Never mind. I take it back. But he would get speed bar, and yes, he is a Conqueror. Okay, so there's no way to really activate the fun stuff there, but interesting. Conquerors might actually get some play here. Yeah, you can't activate Vulture's speed up flip stuff. But I still think Conquerors could see some action because of all the heroes. All these heroes, you do a basic, that's going to get you speed bar on your Blastarr. I could see that maybe being a thing. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heroes here. Very interesting. All right, check out node number 4. Node number 4, this is going to be another Conqueror's node. It started us at the bottom for some reason. There are so many characters with speed up on spawn. This is super annoying. Has there been a single node that doesn't have speed up on spawn? We've seen Nightcrawler, Brawn, now Pav. Oh my god. That is the weakness. That is the weakness to our available characters to speed up on spawn. Here's the thing. Oh god, here's the thing, guys. Subbing out Quasar will let you get your speed stat. And if you get your speed stat, you could use basics from your Fantastic Four to get Blastarr to just get an amazing amount of speed bar. Because against Pav, I think Invisible Woman and Franklin still go first. And then you could just have Blastarr with presumably these stats they're going to be giving him to make him not suck at 5 yellow stars. Is probably just going to blow up an entire wave. So Quasar could get sat so that we can actually combat these speed up on spawn characters. That's going to be interesting. That actually might be a viable strat. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. And if we go in with Thing's not only going to get the speed stat, but if War is active, he's also going to get speed bar. So he can actually do a basic as well. Thing might be really good here, guys. Oh, wow. Quasar might get benched. It all depends on how much they boost Blastar's damage with that mod. This is super interesting. This was mission number 4. Sorry, I know we're going kind of slow. You guys know I live, breathe, and die for these sort of events. These events are so fun for me. Oh, god damn. They really put the Phantom Rider on this, eh? Okay, but super slow. So yes, and no safeguard here. Yes, there's some deflex. Quasar is going to love this. Quasar is going to strip those charges off here, and then you're just going to go to town. So not a hard opening. Cool that we're going to get to see Phantom Rider, though, with War Rules turned on, right? No Secret Warriors with him, so he's going to lose a lot of that synergy, but really cool that we get to see him. Really cool that we get to see him. All right. I actually just like this node. This node just looks fun. This looks thematic. It looks fun. All right. It's going to be really easy, though, in my opinion. That's going to be not a hard node. Mission number 6. All right. We do have some Crucible. Our Quasar is still in play on this node, I believe. Yeah, Quasar is still in play on this node because we will stop the speed bar here and the speed bar here if we do decide to bring in Reed. All right. Yeah, this node does not look particularly difficult either. We will not get speed bar on our Blastarr, but we still have our speed stat, and we will strip through this. I don't know if we're going to use Quasar on this node either. This is going to be very interesting. Yeah, it's Liberty, but there's no Falcon. No Falcon is everything, right? All right, no, I guess this is Captain Sam Falcon, but there's no Joaquin Falcon. All right, check mission number 7. This is now Fantastic Four or Hellfire Club characters and Blastarr. So this is no more Quasar. No Quasar, nodes 7, 8, 9, or 10. So this is Fantastic Four Blastarr, essentially. No speed up on spawn. They would stop our speed bar with Thing, right? Because they have 1, 2, 3... No, oh, sorry. I was going to hurt... That's not Satana. So they have 1, 2, 3 characters. So they actually don't have enough Accursed to stop speed stat. How many characters does Hood need to stop speed stat, speed bar? I think we still get our speed stat, speed bar. And if we kill here, then we're going to be laughing at him. Yeah. I think we still get that stuff. Oh, this is not even OG Juggernaut. Oh my god, this is Zombie Juggernaut. No, you guys are right. Hood needs 3 other than himself. Okay, so yeah, this is not. Okay, so as long as we don't... there's only 5 enemies here when less than 5. So if we drop 2 enemies from this that are not named Hood or Helverine, then Satana comes in, another Hood comes in, and then their kind of on-spawn stuff would be active. So we just need to be careful who we kill. What I do find super interesting, and it's pissing me off right out the gate, is there's a fucking Captain Britain on wave 1 of this node. So just so everyone understands what this means. This means this passive is now the only way to be competitive on the leaderboard. Hood blocks speed stat for heroes. No characters required. Yeah, Blastar's a villain. Right? So the reason Captain Britain shuts the shit down instantly is because Captain Britain stops the speed bar, right? So we are going to be getting none of this speed bar when an ally does a basic this entire node. But we can get bomber stacks, and that could give us the speed stat. So yes, this node is basically telling me if you do not have the Awakened passive, you are going to have one hell of a time being competitive on this leaderboard. One hell of a time. All right. If we see another Captain Britain on the start of a node, I might lose my shit. All right, this is node 7. Let's see node number 8. Node number 8. Okay, so we do have speed bar in play here. There is no Captain Britain all the way down. War is active, so we're going to lose any on-spawn buffs. But hey, we're still using Fantastic Four here, so we don't really need to worry about that. Just don't bring Reed. Don't give him a pre-taunt. All right. Not bad. I mean, so anytime Crucible is open, obviously this duo is concerning. But we know how Blastarr works, right? We know we're going to have to basically ignore all the damage coming from these guys. And we are going to have to kill this Omega Red Phoenix Force by getting Blastarr up and running via the Fantastic Four characters and pop him in the face. Also, I'll be curious to see if this Omega Red has his Awakened ability. Can we check that? I guess it's the Phoenix. It's the Phoenix passive that does it, right? No, she does not have the Awakened passive, so Thing can actually stun here. Thing can stun the Omega Red, and you can kill him before anything happens. There you go. Ares second buffs. Yeah, Fantastic Four doesn't really have many buffs, right? Just don't bring Reed here, because if you bring Reed, then you're going to get stuck on the taunt. You don't want that. All right, yeah, okay. This node does not look bad whatsoever. Definitely a lot more fair than node number 7 was, in my opinion. Here's node number 9. This is where we have to use Hellfire Club and Blastarr, rather. All right, so speed bar is still on the table because there is no, God, Namor. There's no Namor here. Now, if a third member drops in, less than 6, so you need to make sure you take out one of these Cabal members. If you, well, actually, you need to make sure you take out 2 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 here, so you need to kill the Cabal members here. If you don't kill Leader and Iron Patriot first, then when this Leader and Iron Patriot drop in, you're no longer going to be getting your speed bar on your Blastarr, which you won't really be bothered with if you have that Awakened passive, because you're still getting your speed stat. But for us lowly mortals, yeah, you're going to want to make sure you take out these Cabal members first. Probably not going to be difficult. With the Hellfire Club, there's nothing stopping the speed stat loss that old Emma puts out here. So we could probably do a bunch of basics, or even do the Terminator run with Azazel and get Blastarr up and running, and he's going to pop off hard. Yeah. Yeah, all right, there you go. So that's not bad. That's node number 9. So I really want to see node number 10. I'm super excited to see what this boss node is. The fact that we have to do this boss node with Hellfire Club and Blastarr, 5 yellow star Blastarr, this is interesting to me. Is there an Odin? Is there a Mephisto? Is there a Professor X? There's no shot, right? Because Hellfire Club can't really hang. We have a Quasar shutting down speed bar. I actually don't know how Quasar works when he dies. If Quasar dies, is speed bar back on the table? Chat, do you guys know? If Quasar dies, is speed bar back on the table? Because if so, you need a race to kill him so that you can actually start getting your speed bar. Also, the speed stat, Quasar is an offensive tune. Oh, he doesn't do that stuff on defense. He doesn't do any of that on defense? Okay. Well, good. Then let's not worry about it. It's not drag our feet. We got Eternals. Let's see if they drop in with some speed bar. That could be interesting. Oh, this node is boring. Quasar's offense only. Okay, yeah. He doesn't do any of that stuff. So he doesn't stop the speed stat. He doesn't stop the speed bar. Okay, interesting. So Emma does work here, which is good. I was kind of worried like old Emma's not going to work here, but she works here then. Blastarr, speed bar works, and his speed stat, if you get the awakened ability, will work as well. All right. God, that awakened ability is going to be an absolute cheat code for the leaderboard. Ooh, this is kind of tilting, but when I do the guide, I will not have it equipped. I will not promise that I will not buy it ahead of time and just not equip it until I'm pushing for the leaderboard. Wow, this is yeah. This is not as cool as the last node for the Quasar invasion event, right? Or there was an Odin, and there was a Black Knight, and a Shadow King, and oh, there was a Dormammu. They're just like, all right, here's Quasar. Here's a solo fucking hood. Just to stop speed stat to who? We're using a bunch of villains. and then you have the Eternal. Like, what are we doing here? 7 seems kind of unbeatable without the passive, not gonna lie. Yeah, 7 is definitely the node with the biggest FU, right? This guy just says, F you. You don't get speed bar when you have Crucible rules turned on. Get wrecked. So, but it could, oh, no, Captain Britain was fixed. So, I mean, this could be a good reason to bring in old school Emma, though. Old school Emma will definitely let you get a bunch of basics off here, which you'll be able to get off anyway. We still get to use your Fantastic Four characters. I still think you're going to be fine. It really depends on what this wave drops in as far as speed bar goes. Do these enemies drop in with like 20% speed bar? Or like, you know what I mean? It's going to be interesting. I don't think it's going to be unbeatable. No, it doesn't look like it's going to be unbeatable. But it does look like it's going to be really annoying. Oh, she stopped speed bar too while she's above 50%. I mean, it doesn't matter because he's shutting speed bar down for the entire goddamn match. Interestingly enough, because Captain Britain exists, the Hella summons will not turn me to rewind you either. Or at least they shouldn't. Unless there's some sort of wonky thing where they weren't on the field when Captain Britain got here, so they actually do get to... We'll see how it goes. Doesn't Captain Britain shut down old Emma speed passive? Only to Illuminati allies. It used to be Captain Britain shuts it down for all allies. Now it's just Illuminati allies. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, that's what I have for you on the invasion event, at least for now. We'll definitely be having our big, long guides out for this. We will try and get our hands on a budgetary account to do a run. If anybody, has a 4-star, a Cursed or 5-star Fantastic Four and low red stars on Quasar, wants to partner up, I'll coach you through it if you know what I'm saying. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you later before I get myself in trouble. Bye. All right, there you go. Fantastic Four loses speed stat. Oh yeah, you're still faster though. Fantastic Four only gets the speed stat until Franklin takes a turn anyway, so it's not like they're getting that the whole match. They're still going first. And Blastarr is still killing everybody. Is it okay to tell stories from your bachelor party to chat? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No? But dude, oh no! It's Mike! No! Mike, get out of here! Should go for it. This one looks like it's going to be about retaliating as much as possible. I don't think Hellfire replaces Fantastic Four here. I don't think so. Cutting turns that way. I mean, yeah, that could be a thing for the Hellfire nodes. Fine, I believe it. You don't gotta leave. I'm just fucking with you. All right, we got 2 videos. Which one goes up first? Do I put up the one that's gonna get everyone to yell at me about the compensation? These old set characters and their brand new Scourge, even though it's based off older Scourges, doesn't feel great. Well, they kind of get to choose the stats, right? They could just have boosted stats, man. Thing hitting people in half? That's true. Yeah, Thing could be really important here. It really depends on what kind of health stats they gave them. Let's see. We'll find out right now. Zombie Iron Man health, 10 million. Satana, 35 million health. Okay, so yeah. They do all have increased health stats, but yeah, the newer characters have way, way, way more. Yeah. Well, they're kind of stupid then, I guess. They may have no ISOs. Yeah. They may literally have no ISOs based on what I'm seeing. Don't they normally show ISOs in events like this? I thought they showed ISOs. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, the kind of burden stops the Gregs too. Yeah. What about? Nothing that I can legally share. I accidentally got slipped information I wasn't supposed to get slipped. Like literally by accident. And I will not get that person in trouble. Because I guess it's not technically under NDA. Because I wasn't told under official terms. But somebody thought I knew and talked to me about it. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, wait. I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. But I like this person a lot. And also, I mean, it just wouldn't be fair to the other envoys. It'd be lame. Has to be this week for a sneaky hint for us to guess. When does Superior Spider... Don't they really do anything till the Superior Spider-Man comes out, right? That's normally what they do. Tell me and I'll tell everybody else? No, because then it gets immediately drawn back. Alright, what video do you guys want to put out? I gotta do a lot of war stuff, too. These nodes actually look pretty fun. Not gonna lie. These nodes look pretty fun. And I didn't even look at it on the scope of what we probably should look at, right? Which is... protectors, blasters, all that kind of stuff. So protector, right? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting, actually. This looks dope. FF might just bulldoze through, even with without the passive. Gonna be rough for top 250. Yeah, I think the fact that those zombies have 10 million life does mean Fantastic Four is just gonna walk over them, and probably with basics. Like you'd probably, because there's so much AOE basics too, right? And maybe you do the special with Johnny to give offense up, and you just like bulldoze everybody. I think it looks very non-competitive. I don't want to say that until I get in there and see what these mods feel like. Because when they say when you put this mod on, brawlers get a stat increase, I wonder if health is included in that. You would imagine it would be, right? I know there's the experimental serum, but I think there's going to be more ways to give them more life, and that's going to be interesting. But Blastarr is not Quasar, right? Blastarr is literally a boom, 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 boom kind of character. All he does is explode. He does not do really interesting mechanics. I guess he can protect his allies a little bit, but even that, I would argue, is not super interesting. He's mostly just a damage dealer, right? So when he's the star of the show, I would expect nothing more than just boom, 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 boom. Does that make sense? What did I just do? Oh, I copied them. That's weird. This, enter, okay. Change it. Diamond's mattering a lot. Awaken's mattering a lot. I do think the Awaken on Blastarr is gonna... I think both Awakens on Blastarr, both the ultimate and the passive, are gonna be very, very instrumental in leaderboard. But I think after looking at it, you would be foolish to say that the Awaken passive is not going to mean the most. Especially on Node 7. Because the thing about Node 7 is we don't know what the second wave spawns in with as far as speed bar goes. And what could be the case is you want to just basic your way through the first wave because they're so squishy. And then your Blastarr actually has so much speed that he gets to go before the enemies that just came in. And he could just erase the entire field, right? So we'll have to wait and see. I definitely am going to be doing it both with and without it, though. Hellfire is also pure spending. There's also antimatter. I've been using antimatter like fucking crazy on Shaw and Rachel, but I know a lot of you guys are saving it for the potential purple ISO coming during this this chapter, right? Or you're just using it exclusively on Gear Tier 20. You do not keep bomb bursts in the end. You lose them from node to node. Not from wave to wave, but from node to node. Yeah, I think these mods are interesting, but based on what I saw from the nodes and just the speed stat of the characters, it does feel like Warp World is going to be just insanely in our favor. Like, insanely in our favor. Seeing Blastarr removing Safeguard on assist feels like cheating, not gonna lie. Well, I don't think that's going to be as impactful, though. I wish I didn't get rid of the window for it. But just going over it again. Yeah, sorry. It's going to look all squished. But just going over it again real quick. I didn't see all that many pre-taunting tanks. Did we even see a single read? I don't think we saw a single read or gladiator. It removes everything. Well, it already removes buffs. Pre-taunts don't matter. Well, the reason I say it matters is because, like, how concerned are you really about Green Goblin with Safeguard? Or I guess it won't even be that, because you'll have killed this guy already. It's going to be about saving energy and reducing turn bar. I do think the ultimate from Blastarr is going to be really clutch in reducing turn bar. I wish I did not have it equipped. I might reach out to support and see if they can unequip it, but leave it in my inventory. Or reach out to developers and see if they can do me that solid. Just as far as this guide goes, you know? It would be a very, very, you know, dick move for me to ask, but I kind of want to. Because I don't want to have the Blastarr turn meter rewind available. Yeah. Alright, sorry, let me get these videos up and running, and then maybe we can get like half an hour of Hollow Knight in. I got some music already recorded out here. Let's do this to this. Did my wife just message me? Did I hear that? Ooh, I did. Shit. No and yes, I'll come get Jacob to pee while you're awake. I still have some editing to do. Can you get Jacob to pee or need me to come handle it? This leaderboard feels very shady for people not realizing how much they can push out of their bracket. Yeah, but don't spend any money on it. See what happens first. We can't just be writing off events and not spend, because this is not a spender leaderboard per se, right? It might become that based on your awakened ability and your diamonds and stuff like that. It could be, but we shouldn't be writing off events, especially of this nature, before we actually get in there. I mean, but that's the way like Old Man Logan was too, right, X? Like Old Man Logan, all of the horsemen, like your star levels were super, super powerful there. You're spending on those characters. Like, I remember, like, I spent more on the Web Warriors during the Morgan Le Fay to try and push it. And it played a huge factor. Huge factor. Here, let me check and do a sound test real quick. Use them in the second trial, and my opponent had an interesting time with them as well. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye-bye. Okay, the music is like inaudible, which maybe not a bad idea, maybe not a bad thing. I'm just gonna get this going, and then I'm probably gonna run upstairs to get my kid to wake up and pee. Okay, this is too quiet. Ooh, why is it doing that? Oh, because it's still playing. Okay, we got it all. This is like minus 35, maybe. what should... We'll start with this, then we're going to head into the blog, because I think more people... Is it Sinister's scheme? It's so funny how much of a hard time I have with this goddamn fucking thing. I push hard for Shadow King, and I don't feel this way about it. You push hard for Shadow King. Did you have Captain Britain? Because if you didn't have Captain Britain, you were just not competitive at all for Shadow King. He might be the worst example. And you couldn't do the highest difficulty unless you had at least six stars, right? With the exception of Captain Britain, who you could always deal with, or did they take all the gates away? Some of them I didn't play initially. Yeah, so you missed the older ones. Didn't have Britain Diamonds, but you had Captain Britain. And that's a huge, huge advantage. 18 level 95. I think the players, the stuns, the speed bar, the anti-speed bar, everything was huge there. And I thought that was such a... I think most players are not even super stoked about this for Hobgoblin Diamonds, because it was just by watching your favorite system. I went very like mask off here, as far as like leaderboards and stuff like that. I was very frank in this video. All right, my wife did not message me back, which means I gotta go get the kid to go pee. Let me set you guys up with some music, and then I'll be right back. Okay. We'll play this music. Alright. I'll be right back, guys. Hopefully no more than like 5-10 minutes. He normally makes it pretty good.
You know it's a stake, so you won't back down. The quest within reach in this battleground. With every move, every step that you take, Professor X, I'll leave you with one that you must wake. Unlock the light, the greatest of all. Through all the chaos, you'll stand tall. Build your team and rise to the test. Professor X, unlock your best. Defeat the giants, break through the fight, and claim the prize. Your new champion of light. From the darkness, challenges come, but you got the squad, you'll never succumb. It runs relentless, but you're on your game. Your strategy's sharp, you're ahead of the game. Gladiator charges, but you'll never break. With your power, the crowd will shake. Shadow King's tricks can't deceive your mind. To push through, leave him behind. You've built your team, now stand your ground. In every battle, victory's found. With every clash, your hero shine bright. Professor X, you're worth the fight. Unlock the light, the greatest of all. Through all the chaos, you'll stand tall. Your team and rise to the test. Professor X, unlock your best. Defeat the giants, break through the fight, and claim the prize. Your new champion of light. The final boss is near, but you've come so far. With every battle victory, you raise the bar. With every clash, your heroes shine bright. Professor X, you're worth the fight. Unlock the light, the greatest of all. Through all the chaos, you'll stand tall. Build your team and rise to the test. Professor X, unlock your best. Defeat the giants, break through the fight, and claim the prize. Your new champion of might. Unlock the light, you've earned a prize. Professor X, the master of the mind. The master of the mind. Unlock the mind, the greatest of all. Through all the chaos, you'll stand tall. Build your team and rise to the test. Professor X, unlock your best, a best. Defeat the giants, break through the fight, and claim the prize. Your new champion of light. Unlock the mind, you've earned your prize. Professor X, the master of the mind. okay. Havoc looks dumb, but his kid is super fun. Sound waves ripping enemies one by one. He's the X Factor, not on X Factor. Crushing players' dreams like, why isn't he his dad, bro? It may be a long shot, but Havoc shatters stars, cause he is the all-star. Starjammers are just okay. No gods are Crucible in any way. Illuminati wasn't fun to play, and so Starjammers are just okay. And that's okay. Lilandra the goat. At least that's what her helmet maker made such a joke. Scopely going broke, giving her away to all the poor folk. But here's reason, he can't last the season. Her damage might as well be sneezing in a hurricane. The rest of her team makes her look lame. Starjammers are just okay. No gods are Crucible in any way. Illuminati wasn't fun to play, and so Starjammers are just okay. And that's okay. Rocket brings the boom, no literally. If the trash panda comes to your vicinity, the only remedy is to hightail before you are hit senselessly. However, he's not super clever. One anti-safeguard and you'll have a raccoon sweater. Starjammers are just okay. No gods of Crucible in any way. Illuminati wasn't fun to play, and so Starjammers are just okay. And that's okay. I am Groot. 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 I am Groot.
I was too late. I did not make it in time. He was covered in pee. Sad. He's doing really good though. Still woke him up, still got him to go down. So he's still learning. He's doing good. What a perfect song to be playing when I get back. Okay, let's get this one to start uploading now. Am I really putting this video out at midnight? I guess so. Sure. And then we're gonna cut it off at the kneecaps by putting out another video tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I guess so. I guess so. Breaking all the toys. All they can do is make noise. Lucas is crazy. Jacob is lazy. Nicky still drinks milk. So how did everybody else's Crucibles go so far this week? Find any good defenses or good uses for like Blastarr against some more meaningful matchups yet? Are we all still waiting for Red Stars to try that? Oh, this was the last video I put out? That's crazy. Alright, new promo code. Secret Warrior compensation info. $120 mil punch up and 140 mil punch up. So much fun. Yeah, I hear you, Kevin. I'll use Blastarr 1. It's fair. Blastarr Crucible. Me too, X, and they keep kicking my ass. And it's really annoying. They keep beating me while using like 45 minutes. Alright, let's just keep the last one. This one. And this is gonna be you need to, or make sure you don't get, make sure you get paid. There you go. Does Does that make sense for the video? Make sure you get paid.
You should be quaking. That's the Lee family.
I think that makes sense. I'm gonna put Megasonic over there because I love the thing when she's playing with her phone. I'm so happy they reworked her just so I can use this image more often.
Battle Worlds for 2 years, just a fucking flop. Nothing but autoplay, this is slots. Back up so bad it got dropped. Weekly Battle Worlds, screeching stop. Battle Worlds for 2 years, just a fucking flop. Make your A 2.0 without
Very impressed by Secret Warriors. Yeah, they've been doing so much better than they did in the playtest.
like this whole thing was sink or swim. A new game mode or necrotic limb. What about know who made him?
Yeah, they weren't stopping on spawn speedbar on the playtest server, but they are on the live server, which is super funny. I mean, unless you're a content creator and want your videos to, you know, have merit, then it's a little less funny. It's a little less funny when they make you look dumb, but
Like a pile of shitty steam, or we'll rip apart at the goddamn scene, and even in war countered by 14 things.
Astro is looking very lean. There's no gameplay. Yeah, monetize it. Did I swear? I definitely swore. Port in. Port is this one. Nice. We're gonna put this one down. Let me do some observation stuff. Oops.
And then, what about no?
My god, guys, this fight fucking blows.
10 million barrier, max damage to be the carrier. No speed control, damage cap, such a troll. Battle Worlds for 2 years, just a fucking
Fuck up. And I guess we'll start our next little edit thing. You guys think I should post the Crucible fights in the morning, or do we post the Blastarr stuff in the morning? I'm actually debating if Alpha Flight even viable defense anymore, or Absolute. If you don't have Absolute on defense, do you have anything on defense is the question. Like, what takes Absolute's place? Liberty just gets fucking cucked by, like, Undying. So, like, what meaningful team can you put on defense at that point? Like, Fantastic Four, Mephisto, Super Skrull are starting to do, like, mega hybrids like that.
We used to drive trucks, now we drive chat insane. Begging like a broke boy, pockets looking drained. Please donate, chat, help me out, I'm in pain. Bro, even Twitch test calling you lame. Oompa Loompa Barber got you looking like a clown.
Either's fine, you figure.
Even mirrors let you down. Dollar store headset,
Alright, well, let's do
might
this
sound
one then.
tragic.
This
Your whole
one-
stream's a joke, career doing magic. Little monkey gotta dance, little monkey gotta run, do a push-up or a nickel, tell me man, is that fun?
Fantastic Four goes in defense. They're very annoying on defense.
Nah, you ain't rich.
They're very, very annoying.
Contract signed, just a broke ass bitch. MSF rap,
Man,
bro,
that
ain't
ain't
even
even
music. Sounds like a garbage truck
just
crashing into
Sesame
sewage.
Roasty
Even
song.
chat roast you, laughing at the screen, but they only stay to watch you self-destruct on stream. WoW ain't working, Apex was a flop. DC worlds collide, bro, just stop. You switch games like you switch excuses, but ain't no paycheck, just delusions and bruises. Guys 250 and I'll bust out a trick, bro. You tap dancing pennies like you stuck in a skid. A grown-ass man begging chat for some bread, man. I'd rather mop floors than be you instead. Backseat of a truck was the peak of your prime. Now you're on cam while your fan base declines. Trying to flex numbers, but they ain't adding up. Even gifted subs don't.
I had F4 plus Xavier on war defense. Got 9 defense victories a few years ago. Remember, after the first 5, they don't count anymore, though. At least not towards war points. Definitely hurts your alliance attacks. Your enemy alliance attack. Absolutely, first of all, good. You don't feel like Gear Tier 20 can still carry the Absolute A-Force for a little bit until people catch up? Is it that much of a curb stomp? I don't have Phantom Rider unlocked yet. How do you get Phantom Rider unlocked yet? Did I just not do Arena or something for a day, maybe? Sounds like me. Everybody, we got a fun video today because we do have Reed Richards and a lot of gladiators. Well, we can't use our Apocalypse. with current 2 Insidious 6. No, because you need Superior 6. So it wouldn't matter. Yeah, this is still good. Don't kill, so you need a race to kill him so that you can actually start getting your speed bar. Also, the speed stat, Quasar is an offensive tune. Oh, he doesn't do that stuff on defense. Crucible rule doesn't count. The last node's kind of lame, right, guys? Am I crazy? Driving its absolute 20, like in Live War X? No, huh? Because Live War is going to change a little bit. Does Absolute first get buffs on offense or defense? They get offense buffs, don't they? I think Absolute A-Force gets offense buffs, don't they? That's so lame. That's so lame. Alright, well, that's doing that. We can go back here. We can make another thumbnail. Here. Okay. Invasion event nodes revealed. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Let's get Blastarr in there. Blastarr! I'm gonna put one of my cool versions of him up here. A mega cool Blastarr. I'm on fire, bitch. Is there a way to make this image look cool? What if I do like... Here's 5. Okay, hold on. This is probably gonna look really bad, but I'm gonna try anyway. Okay. This is the bottom 5. Too much. Still too much. Not enough, but it's okay. Boom. That kind of works. Sure. That kind of works, right? Wardy as a whole feels really bad right now. Yeah, we need a war defense team. As gross as it is to say, but I don't know, like, what does that war defense team need to accomplish? That's kind of a scary question, right? I think that's kind of a scary question when you think about it in that terms. What does a war defense team need to accomplish to feel good? It needs to accomplish some crazy shit. Hellfire for me? Oh, yeah, Hellfire is actually not bad on war defense. When they're like maxed out, they're not bad. You should drop a certain amount of rooms. Yeah, I actually think dropping rooms does actually make war more interesting. When war comes down to like who had one loss, well, they lose everything. I don't know. I feel like not clearing a helicarrier, if that is the norm, could actually feel good in the long term. I feel like it could. No, clear would be good. Multiple hits is fine, yeah. Or are we? Is this one done? Okay, this one's complete. We publish this one. Yeah, let me go post it everywhere. I gotta help this video get some sort of reach, even though it's like old info. And I do mean it, by the way, guys. If you or someone you know didn't get the calendar and they didn't get 130 million gold, you need to tell them to message me with all the relevant information. Where'd I go? Am I not there anymore? Hello? Am I still there? Hello? Oh, okay. I felt like Navi for a second there. Hello? Listen! If you know, you know. Oh, this is still... Oh, this is still doing this thing. Okay, cool. So I'm trying to figure out... Oh, I need... Does anyone know anybody who wants to merc for a week or two? We had a last minute drop out of the Alliance, and then the person who was supposed to be our replacement is unavailable. So if anybody knows somebody who wants to merc for a week or two, or just wants permanent home and is of endgame competitiveness, let me know. We'll have room for them tomorrow. I think we'll probably just post this video for the morning, and I will edit the Crucible video tomorrow during nap time and put it out in the afternoon. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Just take Scotty back. Scotty left of his own volition. I would never have kicked out Scotty. You know that. You know that. Take Scotty's ult. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with fire. I would, but you guys go too hard on war, and I wouldn't be a good fit in an alliance like that. Oh, you never know. All right, it's finally done. But that's fair. Know your limits and stay within it. All right. Boom. 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 Okay, this is going to be best investments for legendary event. Blastarr nodes revealed. Let's just call it invasion event. In Blastarr invasion nodes revealed. Oh, we need a capital. Revealed. Why can I do capital? There we go. Or check for some specific. Okay. We kick names and take ass. Nothing crazy about it. There you go. I'm gonna need supporting our bows, of course. There's a boy. I run way too little offense for those wars. Yeah, you'd get wrecked. Used to do so. Is that the obvious war strategy everyone does? Up until a point when you start facing off against people in the top 8 elo, people start trying to do little sneaky things here and there. But generally, that's the best strategy. Yeah. All right, I monetize this for sure. Add suitability. I'm pretty sure I swore as soon as I saw Captain Britain. Pretty sure as soon as I saw Captain Britain, I started cussing up a storm. Now this is going to be scheduled for, yeah, the 14th. Oh, yeah, it's not midnight yet. Okay. Yeah, 14th. We'll put it out at 8 a.m. Yeah, Sunday, 14th, 8 a.m. I'm going to do the monetization stuff. You guys don't need to see this. Boom. Boom. Ooh, I'm been putting a lot less ads in these lately. I think YouTube is trying to input other ads in it when it's not supposed to. And like I tried to watch, because what I try and do every once in a while is I'll get on my other account, one of my other YouTube accounts, and I'll try and watch one of my videos and see how the ads feel. And I did one the other day, and I felt like I was getting an ad every 2 minutes, which is not what it should be. So they need to give Scorpion some sort of mechanics to the infestation. Yeah, I don't think they want infestation to be good, though. I have that turned off. Like, I have pre-roll ads turned off. You're only supposed to get mid-roll ads. Because I don't like the ads before you click the button. Yeah. Not a fan of that either. Okay, this is going live at 8 a.m. That's fine. And we'll do the Crucible. I'll do the Crucible stuff tomorrow. Yeah. I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure I can. Let's try. Let's make up a fake video. We'll try. Monetize. Oops. No, it's not for kids. Monetize. On. Show mid-roll ads during my video. YouTube will automatically insert ad slots into the best natural breakpoints. Learn more. Oh, there is pre-roll ads. Oh, I used to be able to turn those off. No, they're options. I'm pretty sure I have them turned off. Can somebody check my thing right now? They're on every video now? You get 1 or 2 every time? Oh, damn. I feel like lots of things are going super ad heavy lately. I hear Twitch is getting bad at it too. But Twitch is the developers, or not the developers, the streamers. Like, yeah. I don't do it nearly enough, is what I'm told. I got a message like, "Hey, like you're not monetizing properly." I was like, "I know, I know." First of all, I'm too lazy to make the right amount of videos and like try and do other stuff that I'm doing. I'm way too lazy to come to the stream manager and hit the run ad button. I'm just way too lazy for it. Yeah. Wait, did it just run an ad? Did an ad unironically just start? Why did this go gray? An ad definitely just started, didn't it? I got 8 ads. Fuck off, Crow. Yeah, Mel hooked you up with the sub. All right, I think that's it for today because this is going to do its checks, and that's going up at 8 a.m. This one's up. It's already at 52 views, which is cool. We're going to do a little bit of Hollow Knight. We're going to do, I don't know, like 30 minutes of Hollow Knight. I'm at a boss. I did play a little bit off stream. I know. Taboo, illegal. I should be arrested for sure. I did a little bit off stream. I don't know what else to say about it. I had a lot of fun. I was dying from having to look after the kids, and I needed a little bit of game time. So I did it. But we're going to play it now together. Because I did get to a boss. I didn't beat any bosses without you. Yeah, oh, actually, no, that's not true. I did beat one boss. I recorded it. I beat one boss. And then I'm on another boss. I spent 2 hours on it. I didn't beat it. But I think I learned it really, really good. You know what I mean? Like, I learned that boss really, really good now. All right, let's go ahead and reset transformation. Make this nice and big here. Nice and big here. And we'll go up. Yeah. Oh, no, what happened? I fucking went to sleep right away. I don't know why it goes to sleep so fast. Oh my goddamn regular. And then it was one boss and it sucked. And the only reason I did it was because no signal. What's going on? There we go. The only reason I did it is because I was trying to get the 100 whatever to do this. Wait, I can okay, overtooth stress disease. That'll never happen. Okay, yes. So I cannot beat this boss. It's called the Final Judge. It's called the Final Judgment. So I think we gotta be near the end. Yes, I'm a pro at this run back. Oh, we're lagging. I'm a pro at this run back because I had to do it 4,000 times. My bad. How's that? Is that better? Can you even hear it now? Louder, I can't hear the game. Is it okay now? Can you still hear the game? Way better, okay. Oh, I'm supposed to be good at this. Wait. Oh, I'm lagged. Oh, this is so much easier when I'm not on that stupid fucking capture card. My God. We're not starting off on the best foot here. That's okay, though. A little more in the game? Okay. That should be a little more eating. You guys just let me know. I'm just gonna heal up now, because this boss is insane. So, like, opening phase isn't that bad. I kind of dash in, dash out. It's phase 2 where he starts doing a bunch of fire bullshit. Oh, the lag. Oh my God. Oh, I fucked up. Wait, I fucked up. Hold on. Ah, you bitch. Jump over me. I want those things behind you. I got him. Phase 2. I meant to jump. I didn't jump. God damn it. Woo. Oh God. Oh, I forgot it exploded. All right, hold on. I lagged. Come here, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. All right, hold on. I got this. All right, hold on. I got this. I need to heal up, though. Ooh. You bitch. I walked into her penis. I walked right into her penis. I killed myself. Oh, I walked right into her penis. Yes, it's a her penis. Alright? It is so annoying. It's so annoying. I'm so good at this run back if I don't lag, though. Alright, we're only doing like 10 minutes, so we're probably not killing this tonight, but I'm recording just in case. Oop, I looked at... I didn't jump. I looked away from the screen. Alright. This is gonna be a kill-off cam kind of boss, I have a feeling. There actually is a phase 3, too, where the fire goes crazy. I did see that phase twice. But we'll get it. We'll get it. Come on. Come on, buddy. Lag, lag, lag. Oh my god. Lag, hello? Oh my god. Oh, I deserve that hit. Okay. She does have a little bit of booba on her, huh? Oh. Ooh. Oh, bitch. Get out of here. Lagged out. Oh my god. The lag is killing me right now. Get out. I would really like to not have this lag. Please. Phase 2. Ah, I greeted out. Whoa, lag, lag, lag. Hello? Hello? Game, can you respond, please? It's so foolish what this lag is doing, my guys. Oh my gosh. I ran into that. I was tilted. I was tilted because of the other lag, dude. It's funny, the lag is a modifier. Dude, I was so tilted from getting hit from the one hit from the lag. Because the one hit from lag made me just play stupid at that point. Because I knew, like, I have to heal now. And if I have to heal, then it's like, yeah, it's like my lifeline was taken away, basically. Yeah. Nintendo doesn't have capture cards. It's a fucking Elgato, which is a super expensive one. But yeah, it's definitely on the capture card side. I mean, listen, I'm the bonehead who bought the fucking game on Nintendo Switch instead of on Steam like a normal person would have. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. Oh, you bitch. Nothing more terrifying than when the goddamn sound turns off, because that's how lagged we are. Super fun, dude. Super fun, dude. I wasn't in that. I wasn't in that, but okay. Sure, I guess. But a Master Ball? Catch this fucking Pokemon? I'm with you, dude. Oh, I thought I got hit from the lag there. I was about to freak out again. Dude, the lag needs to calm the fuck down. Let's be a lesson, dude. Gamers don't game on Switches, okay? You play Mario Kart with your kids on a Switch. You fucking game on Steam like a real fucking adult. You kidding me, dog? Get out of here. Oh. It's crazy that hit, but okay, whatever. Hello, what's happening? Okay. Oh, I'm getting real mad, guys. This lag is it's testing my it's testing me. It's testing me right now. Oh my god, it's fucking the lag is beating me right now. I was so clean and I got so tilted from the lag. Oh my god. I am so tilted from the lag. Holy shit. I'm gonna buy the game on Steam, and we're just gonna pretend this Switch thing never happened. I'll bring the Switch into my bedroom. Whenever the kids want to play it, I'll bring it out. I even lagged on that, dude. It's crazy. This is the kill attempt. We were so clean there. We were definitely about to hit phase 3. I don't even know what phase 3 does, but we were definitely about to hit phase 3. We lagged zooming in. Oh my gosh. We got this. Did I run it out of there? I'm tilted right now. I'm lagging. I'm so tilted right now, guys. I just stood there like an idiot there. I wish I could say that was lag. It wasn't. Oh, Nelly. Great. Yep, this leg is great. This leg is my leg. This leg is your leg. I can't with this lag right now. Holy shit. I can't, guys. I literally can't, man. It's tilting me too much. It's tilting me too much. Later, ma'am. I got one more attempt at me and then we're going to bed. It's just too much. I know if there was no lag, I would instantly beat this. That's my big problem right now. That one attempt we had, I was killing it, and then I just got tilted by lag. Like, it was definitely dead. I didn't jump again. I'm playing on tilt. That's not how you beat games like this. You don't beat games like this on tilt. Holy shit. I don't even mind losing, learning the mechanics and stuff. I just losing to fucking lag is so crazed. It brings my inner league player out, you know what I'm saying? It's an unhinged asshole if you've never played League of Legends. Yeah, I deserve that. I shouldn't be going for that second hit. Yeah, I fucked that up. Oh, I fucked up big time. We can make up. We can figure this out. We can figure this out. Unless I do something stupid like that. Oh my god, that was bad. I just feel like there's one there, Bowser. Yeah, I fucking hate this boss. Oh my god, that was all my fault though. That was all my fault. One more. That was all my fault. That was all my fault on being greedy and getting complacent. And oh my god, I can't believe this is happening right now. Oh, I can't believe this is happening right now. Can I just jump and dash this? I can't. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Good to know. Whoop. Whee. Wait. I forgot the cheat code. I dedicate this one to Crow. Let's go, baby. Cheat code enabled. Full life. Nothing less. Get me out. Yep. This was dashing over me that time. I deserve that too, but it's okay. Oh, I did one fast, see? Alright, we're good. Calm it down, breathe. In and out, in and out. Just in and out. Only attack on these jump attacks. We got this. Don't fall for that. Can't get in on these anymore. That's okay. In and out. In and out. All we're doing is in and out. In and out. I failed my jump there. That was embarrassing as hell. I didn't think I was in range of that. Oh my god, that was bad. That was my heal wasted. Should I try and get in between that ball from now on just to get more damage windows in? That pissed me off. Oh, the lag. Oh, get out of here with that lag. That pissed me off. Crazy. We're done. Great stream, guys. Hope you guys have an amazing night. I'm gonna beat this off stream. No, I won't. I'll wait till you guys get to see it. We'll be streaming a little bit tomorrow. Hope you guys see you guys there. For now, though, sweet dreams. I don't know. Don't let the bug bugs bite. It's fucking late as shit, guys. Good night.